Hello guys, give me just a moment. We're getting it the game window swapped over. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. There we go. Welcome back to Riz, how dare you? Rude. But welcome back to Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. Hello. Alright. So where we left off, we're at Hamza's tournament trying to win the second Fist of Discomfort 2 machine for our esports team. So let's go. Never thought an arcade tournament would be this busy, and even though Domino prepped me for it on the ride over, there's so much going on all the time. Luckily for me, all announcements and Hamza's speeches are made over a loudspeaker system, so it makes it easy to know exactly where and when to report for the next match. I'd be hopelessly lost without it. As if on cue, I hear the melodious voice of Hamza booming from above. Hello, esteemed geek! Pretty sure the scratching sound and shrill feedback cry that follows, causing us all to wince. Pain was not according to plan, nor the ominous silence afterward. Well, that can't be good. My eyes scan over the warehouse, and they stop when I notice Hamza and Rhapsody fitting with the speakers near the main stage. Oh, right, because I picked to interact with Rhapsody last time. I love them. Not as much as Laxley, but I still love them. Maybe I can help them out, at least find out what's going on. I wander over to them to investigate.
Hamza cannot entertain his guests if the sound system isn't working. How will we know where to go? How will we stay on track? Above all, how are they to hear the dulcet tones of Hamza's voice? I will not have my guests think Hamza cannot run a simple event without proper sound.
I love Hamza. Hamza's a great
become
NPC.
besmirched by such technical matters.
That's not a good look.
Please, there's no need to exaggerate, Hamza. Your name won't be besmirched. I've run plenty of tournaments without a loudspeaker. It just requires a bit more work from your tournament organizers is all. Plus, I'm sure we can have this up and running before finals. That's the most important anyway. That is, if you stop looming over me. I lean into the conversation, making myself known. Sounds like you're having problems? Nailed it. Oh, hey, Spy Radical. Yeah, nice pun. You probably heard it, but the speakers just went on the fritz and now they won't turn on. I'd like to get these working again ASAP, otherwise we'd have a pretty lackluster finale. Spy Radical, you may not be aware of this, but this lackluster mustn't ever be a component of Hamza's hashtag aesthetic. That is not the way. I could have easily guessed that. It's imperative that this is put right again. Hamza is known as the fire that always burns in the VOD2 community. Really?
Nah.
Not really. Well, I should be. I possess the keen sense to gaze deep within the VOD2 community and find what devotion lurks within. Hamza yearns to keep it aflame. Clearing their throat, Rhapsody hopes to change the topic at hand. Can I have your eyes on this, Spy Radical? You're the resident PC pro. You might have a better idea of what's going on. Rhapsody motions for me to come in close. My heart skips a beat as a faint pink tickles my cheeks. I can't pass up a chance to get close to Rhapsody. I squat down next to them, and in return, Rhapsody scoots in closer to me, touching shoulders. Scent of wildflowers their scent takes me over. I have to hold my breath for a second to ground myself. Hushed tones, Rhapsody explains. I actually think I got the speaker covered. It's more of a Hamza issue I need help with. I raised an eyebrow. Don't get me wrong, Hamza's a wonderful human, couldn't ask for a better host for a tournament, but he's got the gift of gab, and I really need some time to focus. You mind just distracting him for me? I need like 5 minutes and we'll have this back online. Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice. Not even a minute into the stream. Oh my god. Oh, you do. It's just a matter of how you do it. As I stand up, I decide just how I'm going to bend Hamza's ear. Hamza! Let's talk. I have some questions for you. This Hamza, I have so many questions for him. I've never had anyone like him at all. I should try to get him to know better. You have a few minutes to chat? But of course, Hamza gives you his full attention. I start walking and talking, enough pace so we aren't distracting Rhapsody with our words, but close enough to be in yelling distance. So, Hamza, do you hold events like this all the time? As much as Hamza can. It is my passion to bring so many hearts together under one roof at one time, beating for the same reason. Can you not feel the electricity in the air? That appears pretty palpable, yeah. Does it not taste of victory? Well, I'm certainly hoping it will in the short run. If we can win here, if we can make this happen. My words falter to find an adequate response, but it reminds me of the stakes at hand. It's a pretty beefy prize, isn't it? Getting a brand new deluxe FOD2 cab is just as wildly expensive as a cruise.
To answer this question requires me to ask one of you first.
Sure.
Good. Share with Hamza. What will my ambitious new friend do if this tournament becomes the crucible that forges your victory?
I'll be proud of myself and the team. I won't lie, it feels good to claim a win here, but not only that, the happiness will be shared among the team. It's a team win, and their happiness is just as important as my own. With their spirits lifted, it'll help us inspire us even farther. Our bonds will be stronger and solidified. Exactly what we need after today's events. Hamza nods at my response.
Since you have answered from the heart, I shall tell you something from mine. A mere monetary reward for winning is not befitting of the competitive spirit. Hamza's prizes are gifts.
Hamza's great.
Gifts to inspire, to share, to learn from. If one gift can ignite the flame within the heart, if one gift can bring people together, there is no better reward than that.
Dang, I mean, Hamza's right. Very fitting speech for this season, in all honesty.
Hamza travels far and wide, all over the world, to find rare and exquisite gifts. It is important to find treasures to share with the esports community, for that is what keeps history and tradition alive. It inspires those.
Dang, Hamza, you are a philosopher, huh?
To fight for what they cherish. And that inspiration, that is the true reward for Hamza. A reward shared with others. If Hamza can be the spark that lights one's fire, then Hamza will be satisfied.
Fair enough, my good sir. Also, Rez, how are you doing, by the way? I forgot to ask. As they take a moment to reflect on Hamza's words, we hear a loud voice overhead. Testing, testing. Oh, hey, we're back. Will Hamza and Spyradical please report to the main stage? Hamza and Spyradical come to the main stage. Huzzah! Oh, Spyradical, the tournament is saved. What a glorious day indeed. I'm relieved. Let's get back to Rhapsody. So we make our way back to the main stage. Rhapsody smiles warmly at our approach. Hey, Rhapsody, whose euphoric voice is only matched by their sheer intelligence. Nonsense.
Thanks.
Anyways, nice work. Rhapsody places a friendly hand on my shoulder. I'm going to prepare for finals. And Spyradical, I better see you up on that stage. Rhapsody sneaks away to a crowd of gamers, leaving me alone with Hamza. Trying not to burst with excitement about going to watch Sonic 3 in about a day. Oh, right! The Sonic 3 movie's coming out. That's right. That's exciting. I heard IGN hates it, which might be a good sign that it's actually a good movie. Hamza must return to announcing as well, but before we part, let me impart these words of wisdom. Victory will never equate to happiness. With a flamboyant whoosh of his colorful cape, he turns from me and waltzes back to the main stage. And I'm left alone. Weird note to end on, but I should get ready for the next match too. Attention, Spyradical and Domino, to the tournament area for your next challenge. This is it, our first round. Fortunately, the matchup is pretty pathetic. A couple local casuals who got in by being friends with Hamza, we trounced them pretty easily. Thankfully, unlike L7, it's all handshakes and smiles after. They were here just for the fun of it. Win or lose, they got what they wanted. Even I'm glad I won instead of losing. Anyway, time for a break before the next round. Where to head next? Let's go see Jinx. Find Jinx leaning awkwardly against this fine specimen from the endless sea of wood crates. It doesn't look comfortable, and neither does she. I could maybe understand if she was part of some conversation circle chatting away with other gamers here, but nope, she's by her lonesome. Knowing her, she's got no problems being by her lonesome. Normally I wouldn't interrupt, but that look of discomfort doesn't sit right with me. Hey, Yeah. Help you with something, Spyradical? Oh, great, I'm making things awkward again. Feeling okay? Bit lonely is all. Want to hang out? I could go find Grace if you prefer. I don't mind a little piece of quiet on this, but that's not a problem at all. Problem is I can't plant my butt on anything, and that sucks. You need a chair? I can find one for you if that's it. Indeed, they said Mufasa was amazing, once again showing a disparity in old critics that only like old writing and actual fans of the source material. I found some, but they won't work. Pauses, leaning heavily against the crate. Her knee brace is creaking a beat as she does so she reaches down to tighten loose strap. Gotta be such and such a height, such and such a curvature, arm rest 2 ideally, keeps my wrists from getting sore. But all I'm finding are these crappy little folding chairs you usually find in the hands of professional wrestlers with head-shaped dents in them. Afraid I'm on my feet for the duration, be sore as hell, but that's how it's gonna be. How about I run back to your place and I don't know, grab a chair? It's just a 20-minute subway ride.
Bad idea.
And risk losing your spot in the VOD 2 tournament? Nah, you've got business here and you have the pit crew. Well, how about you head back then? You're not in the tournament. You're just here to hang out with your friends.
Not sure about that.
Not sure. Feels like I'm not being a good teammate if I bail just because of my knee. You should stay and cheer you on. I'm here to support everyone. We're being serious about this pro tour thing, and I want to be serious too, despite being the team anchor. As in, heavy object weighing everyone down, not as reliable last man in a tug of war, to be honest. Come on, you know nobody sees you that way. Yeah, I know. It's hard not to feel that way some days. She takes off, focus on something else, something less dreary. There are solutions, of course. I was thinking of getting one of those wearable chairs. Wearable what now? That's the thing? It's a thing. They're these metal struts you wear on a harness around your waist. Pop them, lean back, you're sitting, done. Problem is, you look weird using one. That's on top of everybody going, wearable chair? That's stupid. Why would anyone want that? Normally, I don't give a flying fuck what anyone thinks of my disability or how I support it. Do what needs doing and done with it. And half the time you see one of those weird infomercial items, it was actually made for the disabled. Too niche of an audience, market too alone. That actually reminds me of something. So I work in a medical clinic that specializes in treating chronic pain, right? So a lot of our patients are actually on the older end, and a lot of them go, "Oh my gosh, I never realized that like this thing that I like thought the infomercials for were stupid were actually really useful." I know one of them mentioned like those pincer grabbers, you know. So, but don't know. Wearable chair legs are a bit over the top even for me. Get funny looks from my leg braces already. Why add more hardware? Already got little kids pointing and going, "Mommy, look, it's a robot," and yeah, not into that. Garage and shut it on your time for 20 minutes. Oh no! I poop! Don't blame the kids. Kids typically don't know any better, but parents who don't teach them about disability, that's not my problem, it's theirs, but still, it sucks. So I don't bother with a wearable chair or lugging around a chair everywhere I go, just improvise. Simpler, less weird, less demanding on everyone. How about a cane with a folding seat? Okay, so you need seating options that's unobtrusive, highly portable, and very effective. Don't they sell canes with built-in fold-out seats, like a medical supply stores or something? Not sure. Those always seem a bit tricky to balance on, but might be worth reconsidering, especially if we're going to be going to more events like this one. Want to support everyone and can't do that without some self-support, right? Right. Honestly, my current cane's too damn fancy. I mean, look at this thing, but family gift. Don't want to be ungrateful. Maybe swapping to a fold-out chair cane would be the polite excuse I need. It's worth thinking about, at least. She stretches out, clearly aching more and more with each passing moment. Sure it's not letting the team down if I bail? Not in the slightest. Do what's best for you, and I can kick all the butts with you, cheering me on from home. Anyway, look at her. It's my love. Actually, I posted the cast of 2 in Mel's server, and Eliza took one look at Jinx and just went, smash. So, you are not alone in goth girl supremacy. Okay, thinking I should take you up on that suggestion. She knows ball. Exactly. Don't think I planned this evening out well. Should have solved the seating situation before hopping to subway to parts unknown. Oh, and let Grace know I headed home, Kay. But that she should stick around to see if she wants to stick around. Sure thing. She offers me a firm nod of appreciation, then makes her way out to the front doors of the warehouse. Attention, Spiratical and Domino, to the tournament area for your next challenge. We stand goth girls in this Twitch team. That's true. As I was playing my first playthrough, because I have played through this once before, Jinx was like in my top 4, like, you know, because it was kind of like my top 2 are Loxley and Rhapsody, and then in like 3rd place it's either Domino or Jinx. Like they're like neck and neck. Round 2 is a bit harder, up-and-coming esports team just like us, but it's a solid victory thanks to Domino's skill. The opposing team was visibly disappointed to lose, and I can sympathize. No one likes losing. Break time before round 3. Who to visit next? Okay, we can go see Grace, or we can go see our I'm gonna go see Give Me Very Heavy Go-Go from Big Hero 6 just from the character design. Kinda, yeah. And actually, I think she's really cool disabled rep too. Like I personally am not like disabled, but like she reminds me of a couple of the patients we sometimes see at the clinic I work at. So, what's my rival doing here? Might just be the biker jacket though. Hey, leather biker jackets are awesome as hell. I want to get one someday. Actually, like that's the one big thing I want for my wardrobe. But like, oh. Excuse me, but like really good ones are like $500. It's just, ugh. I mean, I've got 100 set aside in funds for one right now, but you know, it's like, that's gonna take a while. I just when I saw Trist's face in the crowd over where the side tournaments are. I should investigate this. For science. I swim awkwardly through waves of people to the side tournaments. There are all kinds of different setups, from warehouses, stock arcade cabinets to CRTVs with consoles. I eventually find Trist participating in a Power Stone tournament, and he's currently in the hot seat. I'm not gonna lose to you. That's what you said last time, too. Trist smirk widens as he flicks his wrist and puts a combo that utterly destroys his opponent. Your brother has one. I think it looks real nice, but you don't think it'd look very good in a biker jacket. It's very much a style thing. Like, I own a lot of clothes. No price too steep for the trip. Well, that's kind of it. Is like, I think my next year big purchases are going to be a new PC upgrade and jacket. Jacket is the goal. I want my jacket. Brother has one. It looks nice on him, but you don't think it'd look good in one. You never know. Listen, maybe if you train harder, you'll best me next time. But I highly doubt it. If he did, actually, doesn't look too upset that they were completely decimated. Instead, they're laughing and smiling like they just won the lottery. Just heads for a handshake and then sweeps them into a giant hug? Can't say I'd be content with a loss like that, although I certainly won't mind being swept up in Trist's arms like that. They have a choice to quickly exchange the words before more people joyously surround Trist. Now, the whole lot of Power Stone players are actively ignoring their buttons and screens and are focused on Trist. Pleasantries and hugs all around. Really now? Him? Trist has the ability to make friends outside his team? Wild! So wild, my eyes are locked on him and my mouth's hanging agape. And that's what Trist noticed me while watching him. Looking his brows furrow when he approaches me. What exactly are you doing here, Spiratical? Trying my best to understand the arcade scene. We got invited by Hamza, and this is my first arcade tournament. I really don't know much about the community or how it works. Using downtime between matches to check it out, familiarize myself, learn something. Knowing the scene is important, obviously. I'm impressed he actually thought to learn something new. And then it hits me. It's just Trist. I don't see any of his teammates skulking around, mocking people, and ruining things that like they did not so long ago at Good Clean Fun. Interesting that the best team in the league isn't here right now. Did you not get the invitation? Trist twitches annoyedly when I prod them. We, as in play to win, did not. Not that it matters. Play to win doesn't have time to go to every local tournament. We have much bigger fish to fry. Besides, the prize is just an arcade cabinet. We already have 2 in our penthouse. Why would we need another? Yet, here you are, not with your team. I'm not married to them, Spiratical. I do get free time, you know. And where I go and what I do in my free time is my business, not theirs, and not yours. Fair enough? Seeing as how it's a bit of a touchy subject for him and we aren't at each other's throats, for once, I keep it simple and move along the conversation. So, Power Stone. He cocks an eyebrow suspiciously. You seem good at it? Ah, is that your idea of challenging me to a money match? I accept. Trist pulls out a $100 bill from his pocket and raises it above his head. Can you even afford to money match me? I'm not challenging you for money, Trist. I haven't even played this game. Why would I put down a hundo when I know I'm gonna lose? For the thrill, Spiratical. Trist brings his hand to his cheek and slowly drags it down only to rest it on his clavicle. Shiver jolts. Stop flirting me! Someone save me from my own thoughts. And yeah! The excitement is to get to play alongside me. Girl wickedly, eyes flicking between me and his fingernails. My core temperature from the tension. Remember to have it up, sir! Sir! We will save the money match for another day. Just, sir! Pretty humiliating this time around, but this doesn't stop my curiosity about the whole ordeal. How long have you been playing? Do you know all these people? What exactly is a stone of power, and how do I wield it? So very inquisitive, Spiratical. Normally, divulging this kind of information would go against my better judgment, but I'll indulge you. Been playing it since I was a kid. My first arcade title, but it's what drew me into the world of arcade competition. Spent the entirety of my allowance on arcades. I even stole money from the swear jar so I could play longer. Started out by playing my favorite characters, memorizing their moveset, and eventually beating the game. But was that enough? No, crave more. Everyone so young as myself knew from that moment that this was my new life. Life I chose. It was a little overwhelming on the Sassometer, but I've never seen him talk like this. I let him continue, uninterrupted. Left a life where no one cared about me. Visual novels try not to overcomplicate simple things with excessive words. Challenge impossible. I mean, like, I try to shorten it just for time and brevity's sake. He pauses abruptly as a wave of nervousness crosses his brows, and just as suddenly he swaps back to his haughty attitude. Regardless, he zooms his arm out, gesturing towards the people behind him. This is my family. I've grown up around these people. I've made friends here, friends that will last me a lifetime. The bonds here are stronger than those tied to blood. It's been one community I come back to time and time again. They've always welcomed me. That is why I'm here. Now you know my business, spy radical. Chews bitterly on the words, as I'm about to respond. Hey Trist, we're up! Another one of Trist's friends shows up. Spend half as much time practicing as you do flirting with cuties like her. You'd actually have a chance. You just mean I'm betting a look and turns away from me, leaving me in the lurch. Well, I can't say I expected that response from Trist, but I'm surprised he sort of opened up to me. Trist isn't as one-sided as I thought. I empathize with him. Yo! That was a bird. I've only seen one side, heartless, cocky, and arrogant. But this paints him in a different light. There's more to him than I thought previously. I don't want to level I can read. It makes me curious to learn more. Very loud cheer from the Power Stone cabinets interrupts my thoughts. I'm reminded that I should be getting back to my own tournament. That's back once, watching my rival cheering happy amongst family, and I leave. Attention! Spy Radical and Domino to the tournament area for the semifinals! Third round is a pretty famous team, actually. Wicked Prodigies, who were huge during the FOD 1 days. That one was an intense fight, to be sure. We barely squeaked out a win, but a win is a win, and put us on track to the grand finals. Because the universe has a deep-rooted sense of irony, at the look of bracket, our opponents will be Chad and Lance from L7 Gaming. Great. Grand finals will be starting in 30 minutes. Steel yourselves for the challenge, competitors. And take Hamza and his crew sometimes set up a spectacle for the finale. Time to reduce some stress. Actually, hang on. Where did Domino get off to? He was just here a second ago, but I got distracted by the announcement. Dude moves like a cat, I swear. Part of the team and a friend. I should probably hang out for him for like the actual matches. He's honestly felt a bit distant all night, just showing up each round, kicking his butt and wandering off. Time to wander after him. Domino, where are you? Takes a moment to track him down because he snuck away from the area to the warehouse demarcated to the tournament and up into the catwalks above all the chaos. Find him leaning against the window, looking into the distance across the city, adrift in one thought or another. Hey.
Hey there.
Oh, hey. What's up? You haven't said much during any of the rounds. And is that a problem? We've been kicking ass. That's why I'm here, yes. Why we're both here. Want to make sure everything's okay. I know you hate the question, but it's important. We're the player on the team, your friend, and I like helping my friends when they need help. Even if you don't want to talk, I'd like you to be here for you, even if you don't want me here. Or it'd be easy to tell you to beat it. Yes, I don't want to talk. Go away. I'm fine. I'll figure things out. Don't worry about me.
Possibly? Who knows?
But maybe I could talk. Maybe if you want to talk to someone like me. Okay, let's talk. So, what's on your minds? L7. Those two turd balls from earlier? Not them in specific. More them in general. Their mere existence. The existence of them and people like them. Their toxic river of sludge running through the world, and people like Chad and Lance are making money windsurfing through it all for funsies. And that in turn kicked me off on a more general sense of malaise at the current state of everything in modern society, so I ducked out, found a nice quiet spot to reorganize my thoughts, and despite the respite, I'm failing miserably at positivity. Ah! Heavy stuff, I know, but hey, you wanted the sordid specifics. Happy now? I don't mind at all. I can lift heavy load. You ever want me to bear a burden? Go ahead. Perfectly happy. I don't mind you unloading your worries, Domino. I'm capable of helping haul that emotional weight around if you need it. What you need is a steady rock in an ocean? Okay, I'm good with that. I can rock steady. You know what? I believe you. You got this unwavering confidence in your eyes. I'm surprised you can see anything in this darkened corner of the warehouse, but let's have a working example. Why not? Gestures to the neon cityscape, advertising pulsing in the night, office windows lit by workaholics, window shades glowing with the evening lamps in the apartments. Quite a sight, to be honest. I have a terrible view from my crappy little apartment myself. Seeing it from up here is something else. Tell me, what do you see? No wrong answers. Don't predict what you want me to hear. Just be honest and clear. What do you see? Million different stories behind their own. Yeah, I see everyone. All of us together. City's a million stories from a million different people. The city is one big neighborhood, even if it's not technically drawn up that way. We're all here in this place, alive and kicking. Very idealistic, and yeah, I like that. And I really like that idea, the concept of being together and all this. Even if I can't feel it.
What I see is madness. Right now, I'd bet dollars to donuts someone's getting mugged. Probably a couple simultaneous muggings if we're leaning on pure statistics. 101 domestic disputes are going down. Couples are worried when the next paycheck will come. There will be enough to put food on the table. Living in this city is madness. It's a wonder it doesn't drive more people to despair.
Domino.
So, that's what's on my brain meats at the moment. The despair of the modern age.
I mean, yeah, the world sucks. But you also gotta find the good in the world.
In that swirling miasma, L7 are more of a symptom than a cause. And as for the cure, hell if I know. Maybe there isn't one. Or maybe I should just get back down there and virtually punch more dudes. Maybe I should stop all this crybaby whining and worrying and get with the program. Right, Coach? Be a man, go play the sports ball? What do you think?
I can barely scrape two thoughts together after getting buried under an avalanche of Domino's anxieties. Still getting to know, I'm not sure what I could really say would be help any whatsoever. Not feeling this if you just want to go home and we call it quits. I'd understand. I may be the team cat herder, but that doesn't mean make you your boss or your parent. It makes me your friend. As your friend, I say do what you must to self-care, okay? I want to support the team. I want to support my friends. Maybe I'm not a joyous ball of sunshine right now, but giving up and conceding defeat to the L7s of the world, I don't want to feel like giving up. I'm with you to the bitter end. This is important to me and important to all of us. For posture, fake confidence, you can make it for real. I'm not giving up. Are you? Nope.
What?
I'm sorry. Nope. Really? Where's your burning spirit? Where's the clenched fist around the throat of L7? If I'm going to take a firm stance against the inevitability of this messed up world, I'm afraid I need a bolder statement than that, Spiratical. So I'm not giving up. Are you? Fuck no, I'm never giving up.
This can't possibly end badly.
And what shall we do about that? Shall we go make this rotten world bend to our will? Yeah! Okay, once more into the breach, my friend. In the end, he was the one to cheer me up. Riding shotgun with Domino has proven to be a pretty bewildering experience so far. Not that I'm complaining. Oh boy.
It has begun!
Here we go, guys.
Friends, it is time for the grand finals. A fist of discomfort. Too long have you battled. Hard have you fought. And now, your efforts have led you to Hamza's unyielding steel cage of death.
Oh, a steel cage of death. I don't like that. Nobody's gonna die. He's exaggerating. Probably.
For both the meager physical reward of a professional grade Fist of Discomfort 2 machine and the absolute glory of victory within the eyes of your peers. Hamza welcomes our final two teams to rise to this challenge and claim their destiny. Step forward. From L7 Gaming, 10-year veterans of the esports scene, Hamza presents to you Lance and Chad.
This will be like taking candy from a baby. Shocked they actually got this far, but even a broken clock is right 3 times a day or something.
And from an up-and-coming team, a pair of rising stars seeking to ascend the ziggurat of victory.
Domino and Spiratical. Let's get this over with and be home in time for cornflakes. Alright, now I need a cool quote. Let's see. Got nothing to say to you two. Start the match, Hamza.
Very well. Fighters, to your positions.
When Joe sips the wire up, I start hooking up my keyboard. Domino pulls out the joystick, presumably a real one and not a clever ruse, but who knows. That, all 4 of us are ready, sort of. I wish I'd come more research into the L7's playstyle, so I knew how to counter it. With team play it'll win, I knew Triss' techniques, but with these two, I have to assume they'll play aggressively, mixing up attacks and specials, probably launching their ultimate move very angry. We'll use that against them. So,
Fight.
I know to win this one, you should just defend. Oh. Alright. We're focusing attacks and specials. Too angry to properly defend. I can use that to my advantage. Sooner. Alright, Domino. Go for an attack. There we go. 60-60. Okay, they special. Okay. The ultimate, that's fine. Let's go for
I'm having
There
a
we
good
go.
time making them have a bad.
Nice. Single thing is just attacks and specials, attacks and specials. Oh, right. So use their ultimate. I'm gonna go for an attack. Perfect. Okay. I might have to redo this one, but that's okay. Let's go for... He did a special last time, so let's go for an attack.
Sorry.
Okay, they defended again. Weird. Alright. Okay. I might have to redo it, but that's fine.
You can't run.
Alright.
You
We can replay, so it's fine. Because we need to teach them a lesson, I'm sorry.
fight.
Alright, so I know that first turn they specialed last time, so... There we go. Alright. I think they both attacked last time, so... Yeehaw. Okay. Ultimate. Okay, so they used their ultimate, but that means they wasted it. Because we still have the point lead. Was special. Both attack 40-40. Not going to defend against the single thing. It's just attack specials. Alright. So we both specialed at the same... We both used special. Who's probably going to attack this time? Okay. Use a special again. I don't know if I want to use the ultimate now or not. Prefer to...
Cheer up,
Perfect.
friendo.
Cool. All right. So... See, they attacked last time. We'll just go for it. Perfect. And Domino finished with the special. Or the ultimate.
You can't run from this. You can't hide. You
Oh!
can't win. It's
I got
fun
bogged.
to try.
Well, we bogged them actually. Also, hi, Pancake. All right. Ultimate 130. Woo!
You win.
Hooray! We punched people in a video game. Society approves of digital violence.
Oh my gosh, I love Domino's win line. That's great. Domino, I love you. We won. We won. We beat L7, won our Fist Test Discomfort 2 machine. No way. No way. This is impossible. You didn't get Fuquin and call it success. You've got to be cheating. Those stupid blade controllers, isn't it? They've got hacks in them. Dude, careful. We don't want to get play to win by them posting a video of you ranting. Damn it. No, we'll catch us in that trap. Take your damn win, then it'll be the last one you ever had, and the ones the media is bored of patting themselves on the back, you'll be history. Any battle expect violence. True? Come on, Chad. This is just a stupid baby tournament for babies. Ignoring them changed nothing. Winning changed nothing. They're stuck in the same loop, repeating the same lies again and again. L7 Gaming is the past, stagnant and stubborn. The pit crew is the future, and I'm going to make that dream a reality.
Ha ha!
Hi, Hamza!
And well won. My friends, Hamza grants you this boon. Your own personal Fist of Discomfort 2 machine. May you play in good health and with the good sportsmanship that won
Thanks,
you this
Hamza.
game.
Maybe I am a victory addict. Maybe I invested too much in beating L7, proving I belong here. Would I feel as satisfied if I lost to them? That's as much introspection as I can manage. My adrenaline rush of success. I can't be a realist feeling this damn good. Thank you, Hamza. We'll use this game to build towards our future. Opportunity to prove ourselves and for the wonderful gifts. Do our best to build our skills and we'll be ready for your next
Of
tournament.
this, Hamza has no doubt. But be warned, this was but one step on your long climb towards destiny. Do not let the thorns of pride grow in your heart, as they have in L7.
We'll be okay.
Fight every battle as if it were your last, with no presumption, no pretense. Fight with iron determination. Fight to your last breath. No doubt you will face hardship on the road to glory.
I
In
mean,
your
that's
darkest
how
hour,
glory goes.
Remember this day. And remember Hamza, who believes in you. But for now, please vacate the premises, as the remaining games need to be relocated before the building is demolished. Thank you.
Hamza sure knows how to make an entrance, but his exit leaves a little more to be desired. I think we're getting kicked out. Guess we should go home. It's been a weird.
What if...
Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's good to embrace the weirdness and just run with it. See where it takes us. Win or lose, I know one thing for sure. You're going to shake this little gaggle of weirdos to the core, and that's a positive. I've got faith in that no matter what. We're headed somewhere interesting. Thanks for your faith, Domino.
Color me pleasantly surprised.
You might not be thanking me for that if that interesting becomes harrowing, but you know what? I'm going to be optimistic for a change. A change. A change! I like that word. At least, I like it tonight. You know, I don't think you're yet aware of what an impact you made on our little group, and hopefully the impact we're making on you in turn. This is about more than the Pro Tour, more than your ambitions. It's about us. It's holding it together. You said together twice. I know. My point is, well, I'm glad I can count on you as a friend. And if you ever need someone to pick you up when you collapse, hey, you could do worse than me. And I like to think you could do the same for me. Okay, enough trust and bonding. I need to get home and catch a few hours of sleep before morning shift on my crappy job kicks in. I'm about to move to join him when a buzz in my pocket grabs my attention. I'll be out of here in a minute. Sleep well. I might actually. I just might. Huh. I've been laser focused on my Pro Tour ambitions, but along the way I'm starting to really get involved with these people, aren't I? You played Marvel Rivals all day yesterday? Ooh! I've seen my friends and watched my friends play it. They seem to be having a good time with it. For a short time, well, maybe I do have a right to call them friends. Starting to ponder. Things up here, that is. The building's shutting down for the night, but I can spare a moment to thumb through my phone and see why it's buzzing so insistently.
Hey, listen.
Spiratical, this is big. This is really big. Blade Joysticks are super happy with tonight's results. They want to fund a team house. If we can find something that fits within their budget, we can get the whole team living and practicing together around the clock.
Hey.
Wouldn't that be amazing? You don't say. Got promise and a lot of promise. All the major esports organizations have team houses. Team Play to Win has a giant penthouse condo even. I'm also investigating other events we can enjoy and using the sponsors' funds for travel and hotels. There's just so many possibilities.
Thank you.
So glad I can help
Thank
me
you.
manage this team as your digital assistant, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. For now, you should get home and rest. Iris offline! This is what I wanted. This is what I craved. Professional gaming is my life's calling. Domino was right. I'm shaking things up. I'm making this happen! With renewed spirits, I stroll down the lanes of dusty old arcade games of this rapidly emptying warehouse and finally make my way home. And pause, stopping in my tracks. The exit's in sight. I can see it from here despite being tangled up in the maze of arcade games, despite the occasional glow of a pixel-secured screen. I need to leave. They're wrapping up the event. I have to go now. But my hand is resting on a joystick for some reason. A glowing blue... The Return of Polybius! Huh, what's this game? I don't know much of anything. Oh! I got bananaed about the arcade scene, so I shouldn't say if this game is obscure or popular. I've never seen it before. Play it. I can decide that I want to try playing it. I can't put my hand off that glowing blue metallic joystick. I won't. I won't pull it off. Yes, that's right. Surely I could sneak one game in before Hamza's insistence insists I leave. Surely I could. I could play the game. The game. Oblivious. Game start. Where did the warehouse go? What is this place? Oh, I'm still standing there gripping that burning hot joystick, but I'm also here. Wherever here is. Panic starts to crawl up my spine from this weird dislocated feeling. A panic that seems almost alive. That's when a figure emerges from the distorted digital shadows that form this place. A figure that looks like me. Little by little, it mirrors my shape, my movements, my mind. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Reminds me of Meta Runner. Ugh. I don't like this. You play me and I'll play you, and you play me and I'll play you. Identity identifier system online, and you play me and I'll play scanning target you, and you play me and I'll target locked. While I stare in open mouth horror, it smiles. It's smiling so confidently. Meta Runner? What's Meta Runner? The crown can be yours if you kneel and accept that. You must keep winning. The crown can be yours. Never stumble and fall if you kneel and accept that, or they'll see the real you. With jerking, glitchy motions, the shade reaches for me, grasping. It's already read me, parsed my fears, digging deep through the joystick my hand grips in the real world. But now it wants more. It wants everything. It wants me to surrender to that need. My arm tingles and starts flowing the other way, pushing into me instead of pulling from me. And that's when someone tackles me sideways, possibly pulling me away from the game oblivious. What? Shh, they're coming! Dazed and confused, the palm of my left hand still tingling from where it touched that joystick, Loxley easily pulls me into the shadows. In from view, someone calmly approaches the strange arcade game. Confirmed, there's a Polybius incident here. Activate containment protocols. Looks like the old man's intel was right. He did have another copy of the game in his stocks. She pauses, one hand to her earpiece, as she peers around the darkened warehouse through her sunglasses, but sees nothing other than Hamza's assistants in the distance, finishing up their work. Negative, no psychological contamination incidents. Seems the game went unnoticed and unplayed. Basic containment procedure will be sufficient. Chara from Undertale, was that you? It does have similar vibe. That did have very similar vibes. Ugh. This is gonna be fun. Soon, two similarly dressed man in black arrive with cargo dolly and a black tarp concealing the game and rolling it out of the building. Managed to breathe properly and Loxley loosens his grip on me.
Most unfortunate.
Damn them. If only I'd found it sooner. What the hell is going on? Loxley, what was that thing? Who are those people? And when did you get here? You said you couldn't come to the event, that you were too busy, and... My brain's spinning in like 11 different directions at once here. My hand hurts and I'm having trouble putting together any coherent thoughts.
I offer my sincere apologies.
Hooray for Raw Chicken Empire to the end of
No! No raw chicken! Apologies, Spiratical. I hadn't intended to involve you in this. And what is this exactly? A complicated situation. One I would strongly recommend not digging into any deeper. You were victorious this night, yes? Focus instead on your game of choice and your conquests. Worry not about other matters.
Uncertainty abounds.
It'd be best if you forgot about this strange little encounter, if at all possible. Please, trust me on this, my friend. I do trust you, it's not the problem. I'm worried something dangerous is going on. Loxley, I do trust you. You've been honest and loyal, even to someone who just recently walked into your life. My thanks to you, Spiratical. But you can see why I'd be just a little worried, right? I've had a run-in with some creepy mind-melting machine and a bunch of spooks, and then you show up out of nowhere. What have you gotten yourself mixed up in here? How dangerous is it? Mighty risk indeed, and one I would take on gladly to save you and Grace from such unpleasantness. But I suppose that ship has sailed. You're in the thick of it now. So be it. If you wish to pursue this, I'll consult with my allies and see what I can reveal.
and our allies, the Moldy Sandwich Clan.
No, moldy sandwiches. I strongly suggest you ignore the incident, but your will is your own. Pardon me, I must report my failure. Such troublesome matters. Douglas is set up to avoid anyone's gaze as he sinks his way towards, well, I don't know, some dark corner at an entrance, however he got in the building to begin with. Maybe he's right. Maybe I should let that go. Maybe my dreams are ones of victory, fist of discomfort, triumph. Not getting into whatever this is. I have no idea what that thing was or what it was trying to do to me. It feels bigger than I can deal with right now. Way above my pay grade. So I need to focus on what I truly care for. Pathos on the Pro Tour, year-long road to the ultimate battle. Well, it's a may lead me, I don't know, but only certainty is that I'm ready to fight, and the next step is to bring the pit crew together under one roof so we can fight as one. Putting whatever that was far behind me. Are they on the same side as the unrefrigerated? Yo! No! Alright, let's see who likes us the best. Dom, it looks like Loxley adores me, of course. He's my boo! I mean, I am gonna let you guys vote in, like, when we get to the voting segment on who we finally pick, but Loxley's my favorite. Jinx seems to like me. Grace seems to like me pretty okay. We're going to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Yay! I'm good to go. And let's save the game. Yes. All right, I think we have time for one more chapter, probably. So, we'll either do one more chapter or we'll end at 10:30. One of the two.
Ema gonna make sure the Mustard Coffee Tribe will know
What's up,
of us.
everybody? It's your
The
boy,
mustard
Punchy
coffee
78
tribe?
here with
I
Fight
know that
Chat
olive
News.
oil coffee
All
was
the
a thing,
fighting
but
that's been
mustard
supposed.
coffee? What?
The tournament scene is heating up, with contenders eager to scoop up precious points they'll need to qualify for the main event. All eyes are on the local laundromat crew who destroyed veteran Team L7 Gaming to secure first place at an
Woo!
underground tournament. Do they
That's
have what
us.
it takes to go all the way? Only time will tell. With a sponsor behind them and strong hype, they're on the right path, but need to focus their effort for more on this developing story. Be sure to like, share,
comment, and
all
subscribe.
that
Letting you
stuff.
show the
This
people
is
the peak
really
that is
heating
Jinx
up.
or being the hungry pluvium and voting for Loxley, Psyche, and myself. Decisions.
Listen, if you want to keep your big titty goth GF, that is your priority. And I mean, I don't mind doing Loxley's route again, but we could also, I know that last time people were like, focus on Rhapsody, and I like Rhapsody. Like, Rhapsody's my second choice, so it's like, decisions, delicious decisions. But I know that it's definitely, it's going to be Loxley, Jinx, and Rhapsody on the vote for Final Romance for sure. I'm getting really sick of God, mood. Sick of adulting? Mood. Oh my gosh, today was hectic. I'm starting to get to know why my new friends. We're bonding, we're sharing, it's all lovely and wonderful. But they've also saddled me with the role of coach, manager, cat wrangler, and general purpose problem solver. Plot twist the Chavos rival route. I don't think I've done all the things for the rival route though. Sure, I'm wearing a lot of hats right now, and sadly and I'm probably going to say no on the rival route just because I did base the rival on an actual other VTuber, and I'm not sure if I want to like do that without their permission. Because they gave me permission to have them be the rival, but I don't think I'm going to romance them just because like I know that can be like kind of squicky. Especially because I think they're engaged. So I don't have time to whine and complain. I'm committed to this and there's work to be done. Dreams putting together a team house. Team house is more than just a house. I need to build them a home. Intensive competition, but also somewhere they feel welcome. Somewhere perfect. Very fair. Yeah! When the giant FOD 2 machine at Hobbs' tournament, we need like somewhere to put the thing. It's too big to fit in Ben and Matt's arcade. It's up until 3 a.m. working with Iris to find a perfect location. Well, the search for a new home hasn't been going well so far. Hopefully Iris found something while I was unconscious. Please, Iris, please! I know that the rental market is terrible, but please. I have good news!
Hooray!
I've successfully eliminated another 73 candidates from our starting pool. That's good if you found any viable candidates. And that will match every parameter you've given me, I'm afraid. Your sponsor, Blade Joysticks, isn't putting up much money for this. I could maybe rent you a tiny studio apartment at best, not enough room for 7 people. But even beyond that, matching everything else on your wish list, well, this isn't a problem money couldn't solve. The city's overcrowded rent is sky high, so viable residential spaces are hard to come by. Crap. The pit crew is getting used to the idea of dedicating themselves to FOD2 and asking them to uproot their lives without a perfect destination in mind. I figure it's easier to swallow the idea of upgrading from friends to roomies if I had a grand locale lined up. It's a difficult proposition to be certain. I wish I could be more helpful. I'm an Iris. Our purpose is to be helpful.
Suboptimal situation.
Normally, I'd fetch a knowledge base from my cloud collector to learn how to do this, but my sisters hadn't developed a real estate skill package yet. Alright, you can just download skills. You sure you don't know Kung Fu too? Not much use for that when you don't have a physical body spiral, but I could get a personal trainer module if you want my help to learning how to fight in IRL. Let's focus on my gaming career before I become a Meat Space Street Fighter, please. Meat Space Street Fighter. Actually, I did martial arts as a kid. I don't know if y'all know that.
Next, we will unlock the gates to Lava of Marinara.
Sauce. Actually, Pancake, that's very important because did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime? Okay, perhaps you could consult with your teammates, see if they know any of homes I'm not aware of. I may be a powerful you can have pizza daytime and me time anytime. Fuck. You tried, Bloom. You tried. Others have.
My sources say
Remember,
yes.
friendship means sharing and communicating openly. Fumbling the bit, no. Although most human dramas seem to revolve around pointlessly keeping secrets and betraying each other for
Mind-blowing.
flimsy reasons. Mind-blowing. I know. It's fantastic. Heavily against my desk with keys. Ugh!
I had to mimic that. I guess I better just approach him even though I don't have a perfect candidate lined up. Learn keeping secrets. This isn't junior high. We're better than that. We should be better than that. Loxley should be better than that. Still don't know why he was sneaking around after Hamza's tournament. I have to ask about him later. I'm headed over to Good Clean Fun to try to convince them during the team practice. You can do it, Spiratical. I believe in you. At least my digital fairy godmother believes. That's not nothing. She is a piece of cotton candy. She is an absolute cinnamon roll darling little thing, and I adore her. I am giving her head pats all the way. Putting out the computer of Theseus for now, I switch iris back to my phone and head out to face the day. One long subway later, and I'm facing out Good Clean Fun, what has been their home for years. I hope to find a suitable location for the team house in or around Chinatown, so we keep using GCF, but that might be an option. Sorting around what approaches I could take, I peer around the nexus of soap suds and tokens and grease, hoping everyone's always here and available to chat with. But the team keeps weirdly inconsistent hours. I can spy with my little eye Loxley by his crane game, and Zapper and Rhapsody chatting by the washing machine. That's it. No Domino, no Jinx, no Grace. Could be they aren't here yet. Okay, who do I approach first? I have 3 blocks of time. Loxley, get over here!
Root beer Lucky Charms
Snooze
is a
the
cure to
ads.
high blood sugar. Not really.
Do not put root beer in your Lucky Charms. That would be bad. I spot Loxley by his beloved crane game, although he's sort of leaning against it, lost in thought. From the nod, he offers me a long before I finished approaching. Well, I think he knows what's coming.
Well met.
Good morning, Spiratical. More or less. Indeed. Okay, I'm gonna have to come right out and ask. You're gonna offer me some answers without being poked and prodded. Told me if I wanted to know what the hell happened at the end of Hamza's tournament that you'd tell me. Indeed, indeed I did. My recommendation is still that you try to put the incident out of your mind. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really. Loxley, an arcade game, wormed its way into my brain and made me hallucinate. My hand is still sore from touching the joystick. Lingering pain, that is worrying. Have you felt any headaches or perhaps missing time, holes in your memory? See, when you ask questions like that, it only makes me want to ask more questions, not fewer. Time to level with me. What is Polybius, and why are you looking for it? With a sigh, he gives up and drops his voice to be a bit quieter, just in case anyone's eavesdropping. You're correct, of course. You deserve to know what you've encountered.
Uncertainty abounds.
Are you certain you don't want to back away from this? Focus on your championship
Mayo cheesecake
ambitions,
is
on
not a
supporting
sweet
your
cake,
friends,
but a
all
ravioli
that.
cinnamon bun is.
Huh? Who would put mayo in a cheesecake? That is a crime! Okay, I can understand ravioli cinnamon bun because that's like you could put like the cinnamon and like the cinnamon part filling and like the icing in like the inner part, and then like the outer part is like pastry. Cinnamon bun ravioli makes sense. Mayo cheesecake is fucking cursed. You're in trouble. Supporting my friends means knowing more from my friends. We're gonna hang out. I'm 100% doing that. What are you doing? Loxley, you're misunderstanding me. I'm not Mrs. FOD2 with no other concerns in life. I am concerned about my friends, including you. And if that was what I think it was, some kind of government agent, I think you're tangled up in more than arcade justice crimes. This is serious. Putting mayo on cheesecake. Take it. Pluve, no! Don't do that to yourself. Help me help you. Help me understand, okay? Oi, apologies. I do value our friendship and truth, and it pains me to be unable to share every single detail, but I'll share what I can.
What do you know of Polybius?
That it doesn't exist, supposedly. I did some research online immediately after getting home that night. It's a creepypasta, nothing a telltale of arcade legend. That is actually true. The Polybius in this game is inspired by the Polybius creepypasta. So, hey, devs did their research. Some kid had a seizure while playing Tempest, and the story blew up into the ridiculous tale of a brain-controlling CRA arcade experiment.
A perfect cover, yes? Much like stories of UFOs planted to hide the true yet mundane purpose of Area 51 to test captured Soviet spy planes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm afraid Polybius is quite real. The myth was purposefully spread to hide the truth.
I'm guessing some MK Ultra shit.
As near as we can tell, the game uses a biofeedback joystick to connect.
That's
the
why
player's
it glows
mind,
blue.
Burrito with
analyzing
frosting.
synapses, downloading data.
Pancake, stop committing food crimes in my chat.
creating a reasonable approximation of the player's personality and memories. A digital ghost stored within the machine.
So it's a ghost in the shell? Eh?
It
I'm sorry.
lures in its prey using hypnotic patterns, likely remnants of some MK Ultra research, and
Get out! No proof. I will not get out. I will not. I'm sorry, did I accidentally join the X-Files when I wasn't looking at Ultra? Seriously?
seriously, you said you wanted to know the truth. This is the truth. It would be easier to doubt me and dismiss it all as a farce. And in fact,
Lyra,
I wouldn't be adverse to you doing so.
listen. Sometimes I have to make bad jokes. Fine. Continue. Very well. Polybius uses the biofeedback link to connect to the player's minds. Wait, doesn't Jinx use a biofeedback joystick? We believe the technology was derived from Polybius, yes, although without the malicious core of Polybius driving it, her joystick's a harmless interface. We could focus on that core, please. That's right, evil arcade game, keep going. Polybius is designed to grind into one's existing anxieties and fears, leveraging them to break down your willpower. And once it's shattered all hope, wearing down your psyche, your mind belongs to the machine and you no longer care to resist. Well, that's pleasant. I regret you had to be exposed to that sort of torment, no matter how briefly. Beyond that, I'm afraid there's little solid information I can offer, only urban legends and conspiracy theories. The company that made the game, Sinishlotion. How do you pronounce that anyway? Honestly, no idea, just use whatever you prefer, it matters not. The company went bankrupt in 1990X. They obviously made the game for some secret organization, but we know little beyond that. I've been searching for an intact Polybius machine for years. I tried to sneak in to retrieve the one from Hamza's warehouse, but I was busy playing it, and by the time you got me out of there, someone else had it, the creepy one black.
A bit concerning, that.
We're not the only ones seeking Polybius, needless to say, and that's where the true danger lies in crossing paths with them. I can only hope they haven't noticed your involvement. If I take risks for my friends, well, that's my business, but you, I didn't want to bring you any harm. Daddy exhales a deep sigh as he finally gets this off his chest. And that's the truth of the matter.
I offer my sincere apologies.
Can you forgive me for holding back? 'Twas a noble attempt to shield you from such nightmares, but a failure, I'll admit to that, and apologize deeply. Not sure how much of this I believe, honestly. From his voice, I can tell he believes every word of it, including his apology. Don't know about all this, it's a lot to process. I don't know, Loxley, you've dumped a lot on me. I did ask you to do so, but I'm not sure how to feel about it all. I mean, are we even friends? Are you just following the pit crew around in hopes of scoring a Polybius machine? Absolutely not. I've pledged my blade to your quest, Spiratical. You need not doubt that. And even if you cannot trust me, trust that I take matters of honor very seriously, and I'm honor-bound to support you. Okay, at least I can trust in your dedication to the team. I'll accept that for now.
Excellent.
Glad we could. You haven't really answered my question yet, have you? Pardon? I asked you what is Polybius and why are you looking for it? You answered what, not why. But I have a pretty strong suspicion as to why you want Polybius so badly. It's because Iris has been using Polybius code, isn't it? It wasn't hard to deduce now that I know the facts. Back when I first met Grace, she talked about how she made Iris. Projects from dead companies, funware, dynamic system, Sinish Lawson. My idea to put all the pieces together into a package. Meaning, Iris is part Polybius, the dangerous part. Isn't that right, Iris?
But I'm not like that evil program. Not at all. I just want to help people. I'm not going to, eat anyone's soul.
No, you're nothing like Polybius. You have a kind heart. You're a good person. Whatever Polybius was, it's not who you are now. For Grace to make it seems not overridden any nastiness baked to Polybius. I'm not worried.
Exactly. We're doing our best to resist any latent issues left behind by Polybius. In fact, we're
Beans
working
milk.
to remove its code from our system.
Beans milk? No! No beans milk. Really? How?
Well, we haven't figured that part out yet, but we're dedicated to kindness and understanding and won't stop
No
until we
beans
figure out
milk.
how to get rid of it. Don't worry. I'll be the best friend a virtual assistant can be.
Meanwhile, Loxley watches me chat with my phone, realize I'm clearly a bit more in the know than he realized.
I see. You're a clever one indeed.
You're the one who runs her new pirate servers, aren't you? Seeing as you and Iris are both hoping to find Polybius code.
Well, yes. My other friends, a group
Ah, this is a callback to the first game!
are a network
That's Sue's
of
group.
underground hackers. We run the Iris Cloud servers.
You know what, Sue? Good on you for dedicating yourself to, while it is still crime, at least crime for a good cause.
When Cooper Technologies abandoned Iris, Grace leaked the code. We honored prior
Which
debts to her
Grace
allies
is Gavin's
and
little
gave
sister.
Iris new life. And now, it is my sworn duty to both protect Grace, the mother of Iris, and obtain an original Polybius machine.
Yeah, that explains why you're so fixated on Grace. Don't think I haven't
I will
noticed.
protect those that Iris holds dear, and I will find the source of the darkness
Aw.
in Iris's heart, so that Iris may use it to
I
heal
love this
herself.
man! I love this man! Iris, did you know about Loxley's true identity before now? So, it seems that learning this just now unlocks some dormant memory files from a folder labeled need-to-know basis. When I started working with you, I was a default Iris with default memories, basic set of which advice for just about any client. Loxley's involvement in the search for Polybius, our desire to heal ourselves using that original code, that's not something most clients would need to know. But if it helps, I trust him and I trust you. So you weren't lying to me. No, the memories were locked to keep me safe. Me and you. Seems the safety's gone right out the window, hasn't it? Assuming it was a good idea to begin with. Oh, there you have it, the whole of my purpose. I wanted to protect you from this. I wanted to... I beg you, do not tell Grace. Don't involve her in our troubles. Don't you think she deserves to know? We owe her that much. And risk tangling her up in this web of intrigue? No. She deserves a peaceful life without the travails I endure. As do you, for that matter. Besides, if the others seeking Polybius take too much notice of Grace, others like the woman in black... No, I would never forgive myself for failing Grace. I will make demands for your silence, of course. I've not earned such a right, but please consider my warning. You've given me plenty to think about, but you've also said you're still loyal to us, that we're still your friends. And I swear by that, whatever else I may be, I am a member of the pit crew. I'm with you all to the end of the end. But for an easy life. Not only is there a murderous arcade game out there, but Loxley's part of the underground rebel movement supporting Iris, and now I'm stuck with that secret knowledge. But I'm the one who came to him. I'm the one who asked for the troop. If I want to stay comfortably in the dark, I wouldn't have done that, would I? I think I probably just pushed his boundaries a bit much. I decided to table this for now. There's not a lot to take in, and no need for to rake Loxley over the coals yet. Besides, I still need to ask you about the house. The what? I'm trying to arrange a team house so we can focus on our training. Would you be interested, or do your creepy Polybius duties prevent that? Ah, I see.
Ah, a fine adventure.
You need but ask, Piratical. It's a wondrous idea, and I'd be absolutely interested in moving to support the pit crew. Any ideas on where I can rent a team house? Afraid my tracking talents are limited to legendary lost arcade games. Real estate is beyond my purview. I'll keep you updated
You have
then.
my thanks.
My thanks to you work on the matter, though. Don't thank me yet, I haven't found anything. That's all you wish to discuss with me, or is there something else? Spy UDV, you're trying to swindle the man now, trying to seduce him. I am doing no such thing! You say that like I can flirt. I cannot flirt. No conspiracy for one day. I'll let you go back to your crane. Indeed. Until next time. Loxley, I'm looking for questions and answers. He has absolute desire to help us. No matter what weirdness he's involved in, he'll be here for the big crew, presumably. Damn, does my hand still ache every time I remember that nightmare version of myself inside Polybius. Time to put this out of mind as I keep looking for my teammates. As soon as to talk about the house started, you were talking, you didn't approach the camera to the titty jump. That was an accident! Use my I am doing no such thing! If anything, the titty jump scares are for you guys. Alright. Dapper Rhapsody? You're hanging near the laundry machine.
Peppermint pepperoni burger.
Okay. Pepperoni on a burger sounds delicious. But peppermint? No. Go to the group and say for Loxley too. Most is that a dedication, or they just have nowhere else to spend their free time? Pizza on a bagel, yes. In any case, I'm happy there. Actually, Iris would totally dig a pizza burger. Won't be too difficult to wrangle. Rhapsody and Zapper intense conversation with the laundry unit. My emotions flying intense looks. I can't believe he said that to you. I would have had Ben and Matt kick him out. Seriously, Zapper, that's just unacceptable behavior. Well, lucky for that shit, Ben and Matt aren't here, which means I did what any proper gal's gotta do. Also, here you go, Rez. There's Booba. There's Booba. Oh, what's that? Challenge a new match, and whoever lost leaves, or right then and there. Not allowed to come back, neither. Not today, not tomorrow, not fucking ever. Actually just saw a recipe for a pizza burger on TikTok the other day. Pizza burger! Iris, write that down. Please tell me you beat him. I know your skill is up. I'm betting you tripled his score, leaving him utterly baffled. Rat? I didn't just triple his score.
Yeah.
I fucking quintupled his score. Straight up devastated him. I wish there was a crowd around to watch him fail miserably and cheer me on, of course. Both are all smiles now. Seems a good time to slide right into their discussion. Hi, Zephyr. Hi, Rhapsody. Trouble? Anything I can help with? Trouble's past by Radical, but thanks.
Not today.
Zap was just regaling me with the story of what happens all too frequently in small arcades. Yeah, a fucking douche nozzle told me that girls can't play shooting games. Groans in disgust and rolls her eyes. Again. That sort of thing happen often, even in a small arcade like this? Ah! I got sandaled. I hate you. I don't actually hate you. Granted, it's not too far out from when Team Play to Win came barging in here causing mischief, but I thought that was due to my presence. Before that, wasn't everything smooth sailing? Unfortunate. Let's chocolate. Yep. Fortunately, yes. It gets tiring trying to prove your worth over and over again.
Nah.
It's because we're a neighborhood arcade doesn't mean we don't get our fair share of stupid. And no matter how many times Ben and Matt swing the ban hammer, people like them still pop up like ants following a food trail. I'm not gonna pretend this doesn't happen in PC gaming either. I've seen it far too often. Actually, should I give Zapper a southern... I want to give Zapper a southern accent even though I know she doesn't have one. Well, there's a rando claiming that marginalized gamers don't have the same hand-eye coordination as cis men or it's blatantly typing sexist remarks in a group chat. It's happened to me. That sucks. I'm sorry it's happened to you, Zapper. Whatever, it's fine. People can be shit. It happens. It may sound harsh, but as much as I live as a little arcade, sometimes I'm not in the mood to even potentially deal with that kind of, emotional bullshit.
Yeah.
Eloquently puts up. Seems nowhere safe from the trolls, not even here. I guess even a small privately owned arcade like Good Clean Fun isn't totally safe from harassment. I have elements and unjust treatment so many people encounter when just trying to do things they love. Well, I can't save us from all of it. A team house will give us a place to retreat to. And the perk to all of us playing and living on their roof. Oddly enough, I think our ideas might align. I'm trying to get us a team house. That'd be a solid safe space to practice in, free from the occasional trolls that find their way in. A place to enjoy the games without the gamers, huh?
You know I'm down.
Focus training space and better place to live than my crap hole apartment? Yeah, I'm down. I'll start packing. She turns on her heels to rock home and grab up, but Rhapsody grabs her gently by the collar and pulls her back to the conversation. Spy Radical said, trying. We don't have one yet, so don't go anywhere yet, Zap. Pouts, crossing her arms indignantly. Fine, fine. Packing can wait. Not that I've got a lot to pack anyway, and mostly some old clothes and a bowling trophy. Look, one time I got super drunk at the all-night...
ice cream lettuce.
I got super drunk at the all-night bowl ramen and woke up with a trophy and for reasons I can't explain, a traffic cone. Don't judge me. I'm inspired. The team house can help us keep focus on our goals, and it'd be fun to get to live with everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, can we get a house with a pool or a hot tub? No. A pool and a hot tub? I'll need a big kitchen, gas stovetop, plenty of counter space for all my cooking gadgets, and a wine fridge. I do love cooking. Oh no! Rhapsody is an NB after my own heart. Because I love people who can cook. Like, that is the way to win me over, is food. And I mean good food, not barbecue ice cream lettuce. We're gonna have to make compromises if we want extras. I have a list of must-haves and wants, and sadly a hot tub, pool, and giant fancy kitchen aren't going on the list of needs. I look a little disappointed when I break the reality to them.
I hope Rhapsody cooks you plenty mayo cheesecakes. Mayo cakes.
Ooh, fuck you. Also, I think they're Indian. He would not touch... excuse me. They are Indian. They would not touch mayo. Break the reality to them. But I can instead get us a nice soaking tub in the bathroom and I'll make sure the kitchen is big enough for us to make meals together. Sound good? That's fair. Deal. Oh, this is great, but I haven't managed to snag us a house. The real estate market's proving to be pretty tricky.
Fair.
Tricky, but not impossible. I'm sure you can find something that works for everyone. Sure. You've got the right kind of bloody-minded determination to see it through. I mean, you might find a perfect house after the stars go out and the universe is cold and dead, but hey! Practice soon, yeah. Maybe if we'll all chat about it, we can come up with something. 7 brains are better than 3, even if these 3 brains are the sexiest brains here. Hashtag just saying.
Thanks.
Thanks for always appreciating my intellect, Zapped. I'm sure we can all get together to come up with a few good candidates. Barticle, come find us when you're ready. I think Rap and I are going to continue house planning. Happy to cover all the walls with fairy lights! Oh, I let them take care of all our decorating. One less thing on my plate, assuming I can find us a place. Happy they're on board with the idea. Now I just need to find everyone else and get them on the same page. Domino, where are you? Besides Jinx and Gracia, I know Domino's around because that's his ratty backpack tucked away in a dark corner of the laundromat. I keep suggesting he stash it somewhere secure, maybe use Jinx's apartment as a rest stop like Grace does, but well, I don't actually own anything worth stealing is how I phrased it, I believe. My point is that he has to be lurking around here somewhere. Where does Domino normally hang out? Oh, right. Alexa mentioned to me that when he gets depressed, he can usually be found, let's see.
My niece said you should eat watermelon with mustard.
Watermelon with Okay, I understand watermelon with stuff like tahini or like spicy seasonings, because it's like the sweet and spicy combo. That I get. Expressions. Please don't eat watermelon with mustard. Please, chat, stop hurting me. See. Yep, near the dumpsters in the alley next to Good Clean Fun. Hey, that's where I belong! Hello from his jolly old smile. He doesn't seem upset. Oh no, everything cooler.
Ooh, nice.
What a haul, what a haul. I mean, look at it. Somebody threw out a perfectly good toaster. I bet it's probably just some minor wiring problem. I could fix that. And this office chair, yeah, the upholstery's all worn out and it's missing an armrest, but it's still got the seedy part. It's still good.
Color me pleasantly surprised.
And it's amazing what things people just throw in the garbage. So, busted toaster and a broken chair are not garbage? When you live in poverty like I do, they're priceless treasures. Like half my furniture is from dumpster diving. Banana slices... Okay. I can understand something like a barbecue banana, but ketchup? Can't wait to get home and test the ever living shit out of some bread with this thing. Once I rewire it, I mean. What do you do for a living anyway? You never talk about your job. You keep weird hours, but that's it. That was because it's not a singular part job, but several part-time jobs you throw in gonzo weird scheduling. Joys of life in 20XX, I'm afraid, is the days of 9-to-5 career you grind out for the whole of your life, coming up to 2.5 kids and a dog in the burbs. Well, those days are long behind us. These days you take what you can get. Oof, that hurt.
Pickle ranch soup.
If it was a cold soup, I'd eat it. If it was a cold soup, I would eat it. And I know cold soups are a thing. Also, that's just putting pickles... Because fried pickles in ranch are the bomb. I fucking love fried pickles. Hey, we're pro team now, right? We have enough money that you could pay VOD 2 full-time on a team salary. Ladies are offering us a lot, but it'd still be better than what you're pulling in now, right? I've been considering it. It's a bit of a puzzle, isn't it? Taking the money means believing in this dream of yours to be world champs, believing this can be my future. The pragmatic side of me is screaming to not rely on that for my survival. It could all come crashing down. Not going to let that happen. I'm locked in on this. I'm locked on this course. I'm going to make it a reality. Or I'm looking at getting us a team house.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, for serious? For serious? It would be fun to give this world a middle finger. You know what they say, living well is the best revenge? This way you can get revenge on 20XX
My niece also
itself.
said you should eat hot Cheetos with pickles.
Okay, I can see that, because hot pickles are a thing. We'd up our good little worker drone jobs and focus on video games, make our own path forward for a home and a career, tell the world where to stick it. It would be nice to upgrade my current level of existence, I'll admit. What if you put soup on those ice cream maker thingies? You make soup ice cream bars. Well, I know that it's a hack to put soup in like a freezable mold and freeze it, and then you reheat it when you want soup. So that's not too cursed pluve.
Not the worst idea.
You know what? I have my doubts and still do, but I'm on board with this. Why not? Can't be any worse than where I am now. Besides, my current apartment is like 27% cockroach by volume. I'd be more than happy to move the hell out of there. You should be retching, not giving tips. Soup ice cream. Okay, soup ice cream would probably not be good. Soup ice cream would not be good, but a soup popsicle once you reheat it? I can see it. Where's this new happy home we're all gonna occupy? About that. You don't actually have one in mind yet, do you? I am working on it with Iris, but I'm open to suggestions if you know any real estate opportunities. In the city? No. Well, if you ever get this dream off the ground, I'll be ready and waiting. Until then, I guess I'd be on toaster repair duty. Later. Daddy tucks his busted deployment under one arm and heads back into the laundromat. Let's just even keep mulling it over them.
Scorpion mushroom lavender soup.
Mushroom soup is good. I like lavender in my drinks. And I like lavender gum. Lavender gum honestly slaps. Full team meeting and settle his homesteading business. We have told Zapper, Rhapsody, Domino, and Loxy about the team house plan. So everybody except Jinx and Grace, who are now riding on the scene. Once I got them all in agreement and Iris finds a home, we'll be ready to go.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Sorry we're late for team practice, but there's this wonderful new coffee shop uptown I love, and I just had to get Jinx a peppermint mocha. Was okay. It was okay? I thought you loved it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I did love it. Just said so. Things being okay is okay. Yep, Jinx, master of flat understatement. So, what's up? What are the team ups for today's practice sessions? Jamie can't fit our brand new FOD2 machine in here just yet. It'd be nice to have all those joysticks going at once. Actually, I think I've got a solution to that particular problem. I've got my Iris looking for team houses, a way for us to live on the same roof and focus our efforts. They say, sound good? Is that good silence or bad
No.
silence? No.
Not interested.
What?
Do you have any idea how hard it was to set up my apartment for proper disability access? Bathroom alone costs a fortune. Dislodging me from my lodgings is...
So if I want to risk a palace, I don't gotta be
Not
exceptional with
interested,
anything. That would just be okay. The plan works. I mean, yeah. Be a decent human being.
And I've got... I can't. I can't just move out of my home. Sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. It's not really that it's a terrible idea, but I just can't. And
Am I the emergency unit that's already a debuff? No, you just gotta believe in yourself.
It's okay. Don't have to apologize or justify yourself. Besides, good, clean fun is our home. Not leaving our arcade. It's our arcade. And not interested in sitting around some bungalow grinding FOD2 in the dark.
Hey, we'd have proper lighting. No, I mean, I was planning to find a place near GCF just so we keep coming
Don't
here.
care. I'm out. Grace is out. If we're not practicing today, I'm going home. Later.
I'm sorry. I can't. I can't right now.
Shingy, your routine is confrontation. Jace turns and leaves. She heads to the pizzeria rather than exiting.
Inevitability.
And again, the universe never fails to disappoint. I had suspected Grace might be reluctant, but that was an unusually strong reaction. Well, Coach, what you planning for fixing this one? There has to be more to this reluctance than they're letting on. Jinx, well, she said why she doesn't like it, but that's just mechanics and hard work. There's definitely more going on, even if it's not my place to say. As for Grace, I'm not sure. I don't know her as well as you suspect. But I do, and I fear her living situation isn't quite a simple affair. I'd suggest you talk it over with them one-on-one. Grace does not deal well with group peer pressure, notably. Loxley's right, and whoever you don't choose, I can chat with the other one. Keep things low-key and friendly. I'm sure we can work it out.
This is messy.
I'm kind of misery-led at touchy-feely. I'll stay out of this one. Let you fine folks do your thing.
Sure.
No worries up. Leave it to me. Spare Radical, who do you want to talk with? I'll go talk to Jinx. Where I'm headed. Wish me luck.
Goat intestine cereal.
Stop! Stop it with the cursed foods, pancake! Afraid I'll become for against Jinx. Place of power. This may be a bad idea, but Otis takes a go at it. Maybe she allows me in her home after a quick knock on the door rather than make me lose her in punishment. Fine, you're here. Say what you came to say. Oh boy, we're starting out confrontational. Just a question to disability access to the new place we can accommodate. Okay, put down picture. Good choice. I want to make sure this new team house is perfect for everyone. I should have come to you to check with your species were ahead of time. I'll own up to that. But I'm here now, so let's talk this through. What would you need from a new home to consider moving? Surely we can reach an agreement and accommodate you. It's complicated. Can't just list my needs off the cuff. Have to think this over a bit first. So be willing to join us on this if we can make it work? Of course I'm interested.
Yeah, okay.
It's a great idea. I'm okay with it. If I snapped, it's because, well, dragged Shanaz to her apartment and had taken the sights for the first time.
Pretty much any other apartment, a bit tidier than mine, but otherwise ordinary, until you notice the little details. Lower light switches so you don't have to reach as high. Light padding on sharp containers and hard edges to minimize impact if you trip and fall. Cabinets are lower. Doors are higher. Everything is at a nice middle ground, so there's no need to bend over or stand on your toes to get something. Doorways are wider than normal, possibly in case you need to use a wheelchair, and just from what little of the bathroom I can see through the open door, it's heavily modified. Any idea how much adaptations like these cost? Special furniture, electric fixtures, plumbing? You don't. Neither do I. Didn't do all this myself. My sibling did it for me. Every last piece of carpentry and home repair was all their handiwork. They own the building, you see. GCF, the apartments, everything. Trying to stave off gentrification as long as we can by keeping Chinatown in local hands. And they were nice enough to give me a rent-controlled space, tuned to my every need. Can't turn my back on that. It'd be ungrateful. Not to mention a lousy idea, fiscally speaking. Uprooting and redoing everything somewhere else. Sponsor is willing to pay for our needs. This counts as a need. It's appreciated, but where would the money come from? Cutting back on team salaries for the others just keep my ass afloat in comfort? This goes beyond comfort, Jinx. It's accommodation. Shouldn't need to. Shouldn't have to.
I'm the team anchor, weighing us down. I'm the albatross. I'm the curse.
Girly pop.
Monkey brain burger.
Don't eat monkey.
Zentroweg.
Don't eat monkey brains. That's bad for you.
Nobody sees it that way.
You can get diseases.
Especially not Grace. But that's how I feel. That I'm holding them back because I can't budge. Can't move. Can't. Or just not willing to try.
Not if it's cooked properly. No, don't eat monkey brains. That's bad.
You should go. Go to the new team house. Take the others with you. Convincing Grace.
Not without you.
I can do that for you.
Why though? Because the thing is that you can't cook out certain diseases. Like you think you can, but you can't.
Take them.
And that's why it's a concern. Oh, yeah. Proof not she can be miraculous, meaning more wear and tear on her knees, riding the subway every day.
I joined chat to deliver the message of, can I play video games? I asked computer. Fuck you, said computer, whose was actually the fuck you guy.
Bad computer. Who's riding an elevator for 10 seconds. Come to Good Clean Fun, and we'll bring the team to you like we've been doing. No team house, or maybe just a partial team house, and we keep using Good Clean Fun as base off operations. Don't have to all or nothing this thing. Help.
No
How did the
way
fuck
in
you
hell.
guy? Should taste your damn dreams. Let's scrap them or adapt them just for me. But I've been telling you, I don't want you to compromise. Not seeing how we get out of this without being flexible. Good Clean Fun has to be a part of this equation. The building's our home, like you said. The building is our home, isn't it? True. What if? She pauses, considering the idea carefully before she says anything she may regret. I give her time to sort her thoughts out, not applying any pressure. What if you move in next door? Come again. Apartment right next to mine's empty. Tenant moved out a few days ago. Didn't think she liked me blasting my heavy metal albums late at night. Look, I try to be a good neighbor, but sometimes you just gotta ride the lightning with Justice for All because you're unforgiven too, and you can't understand man to get some sleep. Those are all metal song titles, oh my gosh. There's a vacant apartment in your building? Why didn't Iris find it? That'd be my siblings doing. They play things a bit carefully with how they advertise vacancies to keep options for the low-income families and elderly.
Hold on. Think this
Maybe they'd be willing to rent to us, and then we split the team across 2 apartments, making 1 team house effectively. Could work. Work. I wouldn't mind if you played your albums all day, Alice. Which, just so you know, chat, every character has a real name besides their alias.
Silkworm milk a delicacy.
And Jinx's is Alice, so. Laugh it off and send you packing. Not gonna lean hard on them for this radical. No family guilt trips, not my way. I wouldn't expect you to. If you can arrange a sit down with your landlord / sibling, I can convince them. Trust me. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we'll try to make this work. The relief in her expression. Alice, cutie. She's so sweet. I do really like her. I'll attention to this point before wash away in an instant. Like, she's somebody that, like, I would be friends with in real life.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, got kind of intense there. But like we could resolve this, you know? Less conflict, less drama. That's how I prefer things. You're good. All settled. Although I don't think your self-perception as a failure and burden is quite so resolved. Still, no need to unpack all the emotional baggage in a single day. Sounds good. Remember, we're always willing to go the extra mile for you, okay? You're important to us. Because of my FOD2 skills. Because I care about you. Okay, good. If you'll excuse me, I should probably go talk to Grace. Let me handle convincing her to join this project. I know why she's really upset. You got it. Why is she upset exactly? Family stuff. TLDR, she lives with her rich-ass, overprotective, overbearing parents. Leaving the nest isn't easy for someone who shies away from confrontations. But I know her heart. I can help her through this one. It's me, bit of emotional labor in exchange for helping me out just now. Okay? Sure thing. Jinx and I left her apartment and went back down to join the rest of the crew. Oh, we took turns joining each other in FOD2. Jinx and Grace chatted, and by the end of the day, Grace was indeed on board. Brave relief washed over me, feeling like the hard part was over. Now I just had to make the proper arrangements. Small first step in the right direction. As the evening progressed, calls were placed, meetings were arranged, and surprisingly, Jinx's familiar landlord agreed to meet with me the next day. Yay! All I needed to do was get through one good night's rest, and we'd be on our way to a team house, a certain victory in its own sense. A home. Our home. Things kept me nice and warm and snuggled in my bed as I drifted off to sleep. Oh fuck, it's back! The crown will be yours if you kneel and accept it. The crown will be yours if you kneel and accept. The crown will be yours will be kneel if you accept that. The crown will be yours if you kneel and accept that. The crown will kneel if you accept that. Beep beep! Ugh! I jolted upright, nearly falling out of bed but catching myself just in time. Sunlight peeking through the slats of my window blind stuns me momentarily. It's morning already? Beep beep, Spiratical. Good morning, good morning. You have a 10 a.m. appointment with Jian Ye. Try to rub the sleep out of my eyes, but my left hand is all cramped up for some reason, which does little to help. Who? Jian, who? Jinx's sibling, the landlord of the GCF building? Right, I got a shower, fell asleep in my clothes again. That's why I woke you up early, so you'll have plenty of time. You okay? You seem a bit unsettled. I'm fine, Iris. Everything is fine. Great, now let's get moving. The pit crew needs a home. Little by little, I pull myself together, getting ready to face the day. Little by little, I forget the nightmare that I've been having ever since that night in Hamza's tournament. It's gone by the time I hit the subway platform. Whew! Arrive at the designated meeting place, the Good 3 and Clean Fun Pizzeria, with only a minute or 3 to spare. She's already here, whipping me over from the corner, booth Grace usually favors, though Grace here. It's almost time. I know, sorry for almost being late. Is Grace joining us? High-stress business transaction scenarios aren't her thing. High-stress? How much of a hard-ass is your sibling anyway? I'll let you figure that out for yourself. No hints? No tips and tricks? Not my race to run. Driver's seat. I'm just here for the freeza while you squirm. Here, have one. John's paying. With a shrug, I reach over to the offered dish and fetch a slice of Veggie Lover's Ultimate Super Deluxe Extreme, a Ben and Matt's specialty. Vegan's not my deal. I know my meat fresh off the bone, ideally, but Gian's super into healthy eating. Jinx, I relate to you on a spiritual level about the carnivore thing. And exercise. And yoga. Someone's incredibly centered and confident and strong and healthy and ready to tear me limb from limb and rental negotiation. You'll see. Well, I've come to kick ass myself, and I'm not going to be intimidated by Gian, no matter how mighty they carry themselves in.
The raw chicken empire.
No! I eat my meat cooked. And they're right behind me, aren't they? Stern-looking individual looming large behind me, having somehow silently stuck up, slides a business card across the table before sitting down. It's Jian Ye, Chinatown Investment Opportunities, LLC, as it says on the card. Well, look at that subtle off-white coloring, that tasteful thickness stuff. Oh my god, it even has a watermark. Let's make this fast. There's 3 units on the 5th floor with water damage, and I'm directing work crews. I'm a hands-on real estate manager. I want to be up there supervising those efforts, not taking meetings all day. Right. Over from the drooping slice of veggie peach to my nervous expression, evaluating me, much like Jinx tends to do, in fact. So you're one of those gamers Jinx hangs out with. Yes, that is me. A gamer is what I am. I am she. Now you want to combine Melissa's apartment into the one next door to make it a, how'd you put it, team house? Yes, that's the plan. Oh, so she can play video games all day, allegedly getting paid for it. I have to say, Miss Hollymer, I have my doubts. They know my last name. They know my soul. I am doomed. You may not be aware of this, but my family owns this particular chunk of Chinatown. We've owned it for generations. I'm the one who ultimately owns Good Clean Fun. Ben and Matt operate it so I can focus on other affairs. I own the apartments. I own the corner bodega. I'm trying to preserve the character of Chinatown, Miss Holly Marin, in the face of pressures from far larger developments than I. I don't have time to be distracted by wild goose chases and esports dreams. So what exactly could you possibly say to convince me I shouldn't have you thrown out of my building? Okay, be convincing, be convincing. Sister and I share a common dream. I have a dream, Miss Mixia. A dream we all share, a team bound by friendship, to play some games together and reach for a championship. But if we're going to make that dream come true, we need to be better able to practice together, becoming better and better friends. After that, the next step is to gather together and live in a team house. Their impassive expression does not change in the slightest. So, if you love your sister Noah, not implying you don't love her, just trying to say what I'm saying is... John raises one hand to stop me. Miss Hollerman, I only have one thing to say to your so very generous offer. Of course I'd be happy to rent to you and your friends, you silly goose! Dick just won't stop talking about how super cool you and your friends are. You make her happy, and well, anything that makes my dear sister happy makes me happy too. I'd actually decided to rent the apartment to you before I even sat down. I just wanted to see you squirm a bit first. It was adorable!
Nice.
Should have seen the expression on your face, Spiratical. Blink once, then twice. My face frozen. Spiratical? Excuse me a moment, restarting my heart. I repeatedly smack a fist against my chest to resume normal cardiac operations. So, we're good. You aren't the place next to Jinx's apartment to the pit crew? Like Joystick's is willing to pay the deposit if that's an issue. Absolutely, I'll rent to you. I like your friends. But I think we need to adjust our strategy a bit first. To make things easier on drinks, I'd like to suggest installing a connecting door and making the two units into one whole. That way everything's under one single renting contract. I'll need a month to arrange proper permits and the work crew, but all in all, I think we can do this. Oh, great. That's wonderful. Heck, I bet you're so happy with this that you'll be willing to rent us for free. No. Okay. Let out the booze, adjusting while Taylor coats make themselves presentable again. You'll be able to move in 30 days from now. Jinx mentioned you use an Iris. Excellent. My Iris will contact your Iris and work out the logistics. A pleasure doing business with you, Miss Holly Marin.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. It was just too much fun to let Gian play with you like a cat with a laser pointer. 1 month. We have an arcade practice sessions until then. Everyone will need that time to arrange their own adult-type paperwork responsibilities anyway. And then the pit crew will have a new home! Yay! Yay! Months slid by quickly enough. Got a few hours of GCF's arcade to train, and around various side jobs the team held, taking meeting time into account. Honestly, scheduling is a bit messy. I'm looking forward to using sponsor money to get as many team salaries going as we can to eliminate that problem. But today is the day. Moving day. Trucks pull up in front of the building now and then, offloading what meager few possessions we have into haul up to apartments 108 and 109. Or as they shall henceforth be known, the Pit Crew HQ. Headquarters sounds way cooler than Team House anyway. Probably best to stay out of the way and let the movers work. We're just chill in the arcade for the afternoon, let Gian wrangle the logistics. So I don't want to hang out with while making our headquarters being made presentable. Loxley Zapper, hello!
I must protest.
Which is why they should have done nothing, now that it's de facto approving of evil itself.
Are you kidding me?
What else did you expect them to do? Hold hands and sing Kumbaya? Wrong place, wrong time for that sort of thing. Okay, apparently I'm walking into a heated debate. Maybe I need to step in here if Zapper starts getting abusive. She's learning self-control, but I promise her I'd intervene if anything goes wrong. Fortunately, my arrival draws her attention. Hey, Spiratical, Loxley's being an overly optimistic dreamer again.
This is messy.
Loxley, my dude, I get that in a perfect world, everything would be super cool and he could say everything he wants, but this ain't that. Nor will it be unless those with power are willing to step up and embrace empathy rather than avarice. Okay, may as well hurl myself in directly oblivion and ask, what are you two arguing about? It's less of an argument, more of a clash of perspective, my being sensible and his being idealistic. I'm perfectly fine with being cold idealistic. Back up a bit and start again. I just got here. Fine, Loxley, you first. Yesterday, an esports competitor was being interviewed after a major tournament win, and in his victory speech he declared, "Free, insert name here, revolution now." And the game's publisher promptly banned him from play for 6 months and fired the person interviewing him for allowing it. Oh, this is a reference to like that Blizzard situation that happened like a while ago. I think it was like this Overwatch player or whatever. Yeah, let me look it up. Yeah, it was Blizzard. Yeah, because he supported the Hong Kong protests. That's what this is referencing. Which sucks. I'm not arguing it doesn't suck. It's an all-around pile of suck. But the ban came down because a gaming event is the wrong place for politics. It's like expecting nuance on face wall, and the guy just signed a contract agreeing to that. Contract wording was intentionally vague, and I doubt the company would punish him if he said the USA rules, which I might add is also a political statement.
I disagree, my friend.
No, this is clearly a fear of reprisal from the company of Censored, which is simultaneously a huge gaming market and a despotic regime. Just talking about blank negatively is a good way to get punished, with corporations climbing into bed with them on a daily basis. Lux is right about that. I wouldn't want to mention Redacted simply by name, just to be on the safe side. This isn't about Redacted, it's about games and keeping the focus on games, not politics. All discourse is political, my friend. Games are art, and therefore political.
What?
Not this again. Look, I'm not sitting here sucking Censored's dick, okay? I don't like what they've been doing any more than you do. And hell, that publisher is run by an abusive patriarchal fuckstick, so I'm not playing cheerleader for anyone here. But expecting a video game company to do anything other than get out of the way of that oncoming freight train is absurd. It's not their place to start an international incident. When I sit down and play a game, I just want to play a game, you know. I don't play those games that are thinly veiled military recruitment campaigns either. I want game storefronts to yank obvious propaganda games. I want racist trolls out of the community. Keep things welcoming for everyone by keeping politics out.
A bit concerning, that.
And who decides what's political and what isn't? That's the rub. I feel someone needs to stand up for this is just going to happen again and again, and as a member of the gaming community, I'd like it to be us. It's also important for those of us who have platforms of privilege from which to speak that we use them boldly against the evils of the world. But we both ranted enough, haven't we? Considering Spy Rattle as our acting manager, Cat Wrangler, I'm curious how she would interpret the situation. Just in case I feel like, I don't know, making scary political statements after the pit crew wins the world tour. Holy shit, people, you're dumping this on me now? No worries, I support my friends. I respect your wishes on this matter, regardless of what they are. You have my loyalty, that will always come first. Yeah, let's not back Spy Radical into a corner on this one. I'm cool with whatever you decide to. So, do you think it's reasonable to disallow politics at a gaming event, or is it reprehensible to silence them? It's both. It really can't go any other way. Player says something Redacted doesn't like, and Redacted is a huge gaming market. I can't see any other possible outcome for this situation. Every single step along the way stands to reason. The ban stands to reason. But it's also a complete mess, and I can absolutely fault the company for getting into the situation to begin with. They backed themselves into a corner, you know. They didn't have any choice but to censor the player, but that's because they chose to get into bed with Redacted. It's the logical consequences of their decisions. If you choose an unreliable business partner, don't be surprised and cry foul when it inevitably goes wrong. So I'd say that they did what they had to do, keep their innocent employees from getting hurt, but they should still feel the sting of consequence and community pushback. That's a nuanced perspective, and I can appreciate that. I suppose the outcome is entirely expected, and it is important to consider the well-being of those in the company.
I concur, friend.
But you're also right in that we should collectively push against this, speaking up loud and true. No, you put into words what I was thinking. I'm bad with words. Glad I have a good word person around. Can't see the company doing anything else, but it's definitely still a shitty situation. I'm all for speaking up against it as long as we understand why it happened. Also, fuck the bastards who run Redacted. Yeah! Living with y'all is gonna be interesting at least, especially with Loxley and I under one roof. Promise not to start any fights though. Team cohesion above all else. Glad I'm specifically bunking with Rhapsody though. Likewise, I promise to remain cordial and not allow differing viewpoints to tear the pit crew apart. It wouldn't be fair to Spy Radical or anyone else. So, 3 cheers for the pit crew HQ! Long may it stand! A pit hooray! Good. The children have behaved. I have made the children behave. We'll all focus on the same goal. Talk to? What's Domino up to? Hi, Domino! Domino chilling in his usual spot in front of the... Well, it's probably not accurate. As usual, he's focused on the bullet hell, spam pattern from hell, decided to keep on the edge of spiral. Just enough mental time to just say hello. Hello? Hey, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. That's fine, I'm good. It's a good day. All packed up and ready to go on permanent vacation with y'all. Where's your luggage? You didn't register with the mover, so I figured you'd be bringing your stuff in by hand or something. But I don't see any boxes or suitcases or travel trunks or anything. Got her duffel bag lying on the ground next to his arcade cab. Got it all right there. That's it? The sum total of my worldly possessions, well, the stuff worth keeping any. Ah, the joys of riding the poverty line like a skateboard rail. His game wrapped up, he turns to chat with me while leaning against the cabinet. He seems genuinely happy for the first time that I've seen.
This can't possibly end badly.
This is gonna be fun, assuming we aren't murdering each other by the end of the first week. It'd be nice to not live alone anymore. I'd like to think we can handle this new living arrangement with a minimum of bloodshed. I hope to provide a friendly, welcoming sort of gamer's paradise for us all. You know, I never liked that word. Paradise? Gamers.
That's curious.
I mean, what is a gamer really? It's branding and marketing shorthand, a defined role given to us by the media to act as a convenient carrying handle. But a major corporation making sweet bank off of you is telling you who to be and what opinions to hold and what opinions to fight to the death over. That's worrying. And to expect the esports team completely buys into it, you don't want to make sponsors unhappy, but the sponsors want you to stick to the script. Just look at Blade joysticks. It's extreme because it spells stick with an X. It's all about blades too. Gamers love violence, right? Right?
Isn't it ironic?
Thus, the loop is closed. We become part of our own subservience. Kind of went on a Loxley-esque rant there, didn't I? Made sense to me. We don't want to perpetuate stereotypes. I get what you mean. It's an easy trap to fall into, filling the shoes someone else gave you. Walking a weird line. Being professionals is to keep their sponsor happy. We need to be careful not to become generic esports team number 23. Keep our individualism and our ideals alive. I think we can work within the system without being complicit in excesses. Pretty tight road to walk, but glad you're mindful of it. Last thing I want for the pit crew to be like, "What up, fellow gamers? Buy more Blade joysticks." Well, we have to push the product a little, but only in ways we agree with. Hopefully we'll have a choice in the matter. Maybe it's for the best that I'm bunkmates with Loxley for the Pit Crew HQ experiment. We see eye to eye on this stuff. So you picked out your room assignment already?
Yeah.
Yep. Jan's moving stuff around accordingly. Sorry, tomorrow the Pit Crew HQ is in full effect. It's just a huge party to celebrate, but let's not annoy our landlord on day one. Plus, I'm usually the one who sits in the corner talking to the pets during a party because when I try to mingle, people go, "Oh, look at the time," and wander off. I relate to that, though in my case, it's more people.
I mean,
honestly, I'm less worried about someone else on the team starting drama than myself accidentally causing some.
the worst idea.
My hope is I'll be a little less morose if I'm around cheerful people. I mean, it's half the reason why I keep coming back to GCF. Being a shut-in really drives people well across the ceiling and down the other side. I don't know how folks like Loxley managed it before today. Hang on, weren't you a shut-in too? I lived alone, if that's what you mean.
That's curious.
And you didn't have a arcade to fall back on to pump up your social meter either. How'd you do it? How'd you avoid losing your marbles from isolation? I honestly don't know. It just never got to me. I'm cool with peace and quiet. Strange, but I never really felt strange living totally alone like that. It doesn't feel strange to live with others either. I guess I'm good either way. There.
Can I get an onion chocolate fish cake?
Hey, I'm happy for you. You can just change that easily. We should be in for a smooth owner with new headquarters. I get some onion No! No! No onions and chocolate. I'm confident. It's a pleasant thing to be sure. Nice if we keep it rolling in more for a day or two. Usually I get slam dunked back into the suck after it passes, but hey, who knows? Maybe more contacts like Optimus with you and Grace. Maybe I can keep going. Just double check to make sure I didn't actually leave anything behind. My old landlord dumped all my crap on the curb for garbage pickup. I may need to root through it.
Seeing you.
See you upstairs later? Got it. Do I want to hang out with Rhapsody? We will get a lot of opportunities to hang out with Rhapsody later. And they are one of our top contenders. So hi, Rhapsody. Let's go. I was just hanging out in the laundry area upon first glance, but as I approach them, I see Rhapsody watching the movers with attentive eyes and saluted people moving our box goods. I had Iris check several moving companies for me, and these ones were the best. No moving accidents in over a year. Are you ready to throw your stuff around?
Nah.
Not exactly. I just wanted to ensure my belongings make it to new home without any trouble. I have a lot of important items in those boxes. I'd be heartbroken if something happened to them. And really, I have nothing else I can do right now, right? Everything's packed up. Now that I think about it, actually, I guess I was a bit worried. You sensed it before I could. Really getting in tune with all of us and our feelings, aren't you, Sporadical? That a good friend and manager and cat herder does. No need to worry, Rhapsody. I'm not worried, so you shouldn't be worried. Think of how grand this will be. All of us friends living together. Think of all the training and laughs that'll be had. Everything from here on out is going to be perfect. Mostly. What do you mean, mostly?
Might work.
I enjoy your very gung-ho attitude about everything. It makes me hopeful in return. But oblivious optimism is not the smartest way to approach this. While most times will be just dandy, there will certainly be issues. You need to be prepared for that. What if Zap and I have an argument over the lack of peace and quiet in our room? What if Loxley and Domino can't agree on how cluttered they keep their space? What if Grace and Jinx start fighting over rent? How will you deal with those tumultuous episodes when they arise? We're adults. We'll communicate. The some happy idealistic bubble I'm living in, but I also know we're all capable of this. We're all friends, we know how to talk to each other. We just need to have an open floor from the start and be able to share our feelings. Honesty and understanding is the cocktail for success. Let's drink you're serving. I'll go at least slurp up that mix. Thanks. Gross. They seem hesitant, but why don't you continue? Don't meet over so radical. I live firsthand with this experience. Sometimes it gets ugly. You mean when the team play to win? Rhapsody nods. No matter how cheery and great it seems at first, there are things you can't possibly know about those who you're moving in with. Well, all of our secrets and play to win certainly had theirs. I didn't realize how awful they all were until I lived with them. When I first joined, I thought their haughtiness was an act. Most of us tend to inflate our personalities when we're in the spotlight, and I thought it was all for show. But as we know, it's not.
That's not a good look.
I saw them harass and abuse others in the community constantly. Winning was all that mattered to them, and they did everything and anything to do so. Sabotage and manipulation were always on the table with them. No matter how I tried to ignore it, I had the means to win. I had the resources at my fingertips. I was surrounded by the best. I could have won. Really won. In the end, I couldn't deal with it. Wait, I thought you said they kicked you out. They did. After I gave up emotionally, my skills and performance tanked. Their harassment turned to me, thinking it would inspire me to do better.
It was my fault.
It didn't, and they officially removed me. I also think, what if? What if I had stayed? What if I had done something? Would it have changed anything? They're unreasonable expectations to put on yourself. It's true. You have 1,000 what if scenarios running in your head. Taco, durian, meat pizza. Okay, apparently durian can be good cooked, so like durian tacos is like a vegan alternative I could see. Taco pizza I could also see. Like you do like taco sauce on like the crust and cheese and like taco meat. That could work. Taco pizza could work. How's you be here now with the pit crew? But you wish that deep in your heart, you know it wouldn't be the same. This kind of attitude warps people. I know because my rival, Triss, is exactly that way and fits right in with play to win, literally. I can remember a time both of us were newbies in the FOD community. Triss is nice to me and we used to cheer each other on. And as his desire to win became too strong and he changed. So had you stayed with play to win, you wouldn't be the great friend I know now.
I see your point.
Yeah, you're right. Rhapsody's eyes lock intently with my own. And I wouldn't have met you either. And that's a far worse crime. Right? Can't have you going around committing crimes. Unless it's you stealing my heart, Rhapsody. Whoa, that's so radical, I didn't quite catch it. Regardless, I'm done dwelling on the past for now. I have things to focus my energy on. I need to elevate my skills in FOD too. Not just about your performance, the joys of FOD too is that you always have a partner. Yes, that's true. It's been singles all my life. I've never tried to achieve crew greatness in a doubles team.
What if we switch it up?
New game brings new challenges. Maybe if I can't do it alone, I can reach success with a friend. You're not alone, Rhapsody. Our success is your success. We'll all work together to win. And I promise we won't be a reflection of your experience at Play to Win's team house. That's a relief. I'm glad to not have that stress. Yeah, that's the spirit. You won't need to escape from us. Else we all turn into zombies. Then you should run. Definitely run. I'd like to keep my brain. Yes. Thanks for talking to me about this. I think we're gonna have a great time living together. I think so too. Rhapsody's eyes dart away from me and return to the movers. Oh, that's my casting equipment in that box, Spiratical. I need to make sure this gets up to the apartment without any hitches. Got an understanding. All of us working together will conquer anything. I trust this team and trust in us. Oh, the sun's already gone down. Why the heck haven't we moved in yet? I say we're bringing daylight, but we're fresh out. Beep, beep, Spiratical. You have an incoming message from Jinx. Either Gion's trying to get our arcade working and running into problems. Any idea how to boot a custom arcade PC? Real mess up here right now. It's PC in a fancy one box. I thought arcade games were specialized hardware. Alright. Are you saying I move my gig collection? Hanging. She had an upcoming message from Jinx. Fish eye vanilla. No fish eyes in the ice cream, please. She had an upcoming message from Jinx. Well, we'll go help Jinx set up the machine. Iris, contact Loxley and give him Grace's location. I'd like to move ASAP in this arcade game's assembling block. I want to take care of it.
Sounds good.
Loxley will be back by the time you're ready. Because I actually went and helped Grace last time. I actually didn't help Jinx, so this is the new scene for me. Apartment machine sticking to the carpeting with ease. Looks like Gian finished bashing a door through the drywall between the two halves. Let's tell you, Spy, try the bot and character AI. It sucks. It sucks hard. I told you, you have to be careful with minimal interaction bots. Place is less neat and tidy than the last time. I opened cardboard boxes and packing material all over the place. One just assembled FOD2 arcade. Spy Radical, my savior, please help me make this weird game contraption work properly. I think I've got a handle on physical assembly. I'm a whiz with an Allen wrench, but the computer is another matter. Power. No fancy pants, water cooling, or sweet glass windows, just a metal box to jam PC components into. And it's showing a BSOD, a very familiar one. Wait, it runs on vaporware for work groups? I thought I was the only weirdo running that dinosaur of an operating system. Keeps hell yeah, as long as it runs reliably in arcade, they won't spend 1 penny more than they have to. So you think you work magic on this thing? I'll finish getting the cabinet assembled while you tinker. But okay, Pluve, you have to tell me how bad it was. USB keyboard and jack in, give me the old 3-finger salute and reboot. Sit on a couch with the keys in my lap, going through the process of figuring out where the custom device drivers are stored, etc. It doesn't take much of my mental timeshare, so I can chat while
Sorry
working.
about that.
She used Slang. No, Jinx doesn't use Slang. Well, she kind of does, but it's like Slang. Jinx is classic. She will use like shortened words, but she doesn't use like slang. Sorry about this. John wanted to surprise you all with a completely finished team headquarters, but took longer than expected. Cool, it's cool. I'll have this running soon. Looks simple enough.
Good.
Well, you're doing that. I'll take this time to relax. No, straight up Zoomer lingo. Oh no! I think it's time to relax. I'm a big fan of relaxation times. Just getting this ready is worn on me. Because these are supposed to, because it's like 20XX, so like you can assume like 2020 or whatever. You know? Great, relaxing is an important part of the training we're going to be doing. We're full-time professional gamers, being under one roof means we mix things a little without wasting time. Should be enough time every day to chill out and get in some training. Might need a hard set schedule to avoid slacking off, but if we bank in enough unstructured time, yeah, that'll work. Less worried about my own stress levels than Minx's, though. Who's Minx? Minx! Up! She has a cat! Oh my gosh, Minx looks like Bonbon. For those of you who don't know who Bonbon is a kitten that we've been raising. Minx looks like Bonbon. Oh my gosh, I love her! And a cute flurry blur leaps on Jinx's shoulder. Kitty chin. Minx, my cat. Usually super chill even when I play metal albums. Usually a bit skittish all day, even if she yawns curious. Trying to pet Minx plenty, keep her nice and calm. Loyal citizen of the internet, I feel a burning need to pay tribute to the most memeable of animals, the cat. Fur is silky to the touch, and matte black shines ever so slightly when ruffled. Ah, so cute and fluffy! Lemmings barely responds to the petting, not even looking at me as I pet away dutifully.
We about destroyed the Geneva Convention with cats.
We are not destroying the Geneva Convention with cats. I glance aside trying to see what the cat is staring at so intently. Why is your cat gazing directly through the fourth wall of your apartment? I know, just gets that way sometimes. They say cats can see dead people. They really captured the black cat stare of death. Huh. Yeah, cats are weird, but that's part of home life. Yeah, quirky pets.
This is nice, isn't it? It's nice to just coexist, you know? Without a crisis, without the pressure of team training, without emotional heavy lifting. Know you're all in on the Pro Tour, but we gotta take time to relax too. Read a book. Play a different game. Listen to music. I want to share that with all my friends. All of it. Living together. Providing a cozy space where we can just be ourselves. Wasn't sure at first. No. Opening up my life to others with the quietly uncomfortable bits on display. Sketchy.
I want the
risky.
cat.
But more I thought about it. Yeah. Break the solitude.
I
by
want the
letting
cat.
your friends
I
in.
want the cat.
Makes a lot of sense. Might be challenging. Might hit speed bumps. But worth it.
Those cat's
Absolutely
eyes
worth
stare
it.
into my soul, and I can feel
Gotta
my
risk
heart
it for the
melting.
biscuit.
Yes! Be with the cat. Become the cat. Love the cat. I love the cat. I want to. I wish I had like hand capture so like you could see me reaching for the cat. Sets Minx down and the cat dashing away in the blur into the intricate kitty hab trail set around her apartment. Almost done there? What? Oh, the game. Heartfelt speech distracting me from the subject. A glance at the screen confirms the installation. Progress bar filled at the top. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, it's good. Still need to patch up to the latest firmware, but it'll automatically do that over Wi-Fi after we put it together. Neat, Spiratical. May I make a suggestion? Huh? There's a fan-made patch for Distance number 2, which will be hacked in the firmware update with added all sorts of functionality. Technically it's made for cheating, but it locks all the characters right away. Adds a second monitor to support to home units, even includes Fist of Discomfort 1. Plus using new code, who's second access to track your statistics and analyze your techniques. Isn't that neat? A game mod. Using that won't get us banned, will it? We can't risk our personal FOD2 machine being blacklisted. Well, it's technically against the Digital Millennium Copyright Act due to the need to decrypt the BIOS, but as long as we don't use the cheat functions, it shouldn't be detected. I mean, unless you want to cheat.
Okay.
Oh, well, the game's ours to do with as we please. I say we install the patch. Why not?
Generally, I stay within the rules. My wild days are long behind me. The right to tinker and tweak things you own, that should go without saying, no matter the DMCA. We install the mod, but also remove the cheat functions? Mod the mod so we can add functions? But I could do that. Iris, package up the mod code and mail it to me. I'll take it with it tomorrow. Clever. All the upside, none of the downside. You're resourceful. That handled, I shut down the PC and waved Gian over. All sorted out, you can finish assembling the game. Super, that's the last step before we're ready to move everyone in. To go to track down Minx before everyone arrives. Don't order us that silly cat getting out while people are coming in and out of the door. Excuse. Minx wanders off to look at her mat in the case of cat toys while Gian finishes screwing the panels to the side of the game. Thanks so much for the help, Spiratical. I've gotten pretty good at playing Fixer Up over the years, but electronics are beyond me. I've adapted this entire apartment for Jinx, you know. Single-handedly carved a nice little home for her out of this place. Anything for my dear sister. Family owns the whole Brock, right? You're from real estate moguls? Well, yes, but this particular building is all mine. Our parents really want nothing to do with it. Yes, why? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the building. No, it's it's more that they want nothing to do with us. Jinx and I are invisible branches of our family tree. Not that they say anything unkind, no. They never criticize us or talk behind our backs or have anything negative to say. Nothing to say at all. Honestly, our parents don't know what to do with us, how to react to what we are. I think they'd be happier if I decided I was a man or a woman, no matter what I decided. The whole non-binary thing confuses them. Doesn't endear me to our community either. Fortunately, my business skills go a long way in forcing them to accept me. Hard to argue with success. And Jinx's disability, well, it's made the last 10 years very awkward for everyone. But you support each other, so you still have a loving family. A lot of touch parents thing, believe me, but you've got your sister and she has you, so they're still a loving family. Don't worry about what they think. Just worry about each other, you know. Oh, so Jinx is overhearing this conversation. Exactly. Don't know I said this, but Jinx is such a gentle, sweet little thing. I'd do anything to keep her safe.
No way in hell.
Gentle and sweet? Seriously? Anyway, all done here. So, we good? Can we have our housewarming party yet? I prefer to clean up a bit first, really make the place presentable.
Mocktails, mixers,
Been at this
ice.
all day and night. Never
The
gonna be
snacks are
perfect,
real
Sib.
nice.
Just roll with it.
Soda, sour mix, dry. Unlit, you can't
Ah,
deny.
we're having a
Whatever
you
you want, whatever you need.
Woohoo!
So
I'm
good
missing
you'll
everyone
never,
let know we're
ever
starting
want to
with
leave.
Indeed.
Anything that you desire.
You
Set
know,
it on
Spyro,
fire.
really stuck to my side through this whole headquarters thing. Convinced me to open up to others, help me see eye to eye on the concept. Even came up here to help us put on the finishing touches. Thanks for that. Much appreciated, yeah? Or to spend more time with you if you want that. So I need your personal space, so feel free to tell me to buzz off any time, but
Okay. That's cool.
we must pick
Hope
the
you feel
flirty
glad too.
option.
Really glad. If you ever want to talk about anything, I'll be right next door.
Aww.
Literally. I mean, my door is right over there. You and me. Spending more time together.
It's so sweet.
Yeah. Sounds killer. I'm absolutely up for more.
We
of
cooking
this
the F
kind
out of that girl.
But that's for later, yeah? For now, let's get this party rocking.
Party rock is in the house tonight. The culmination of my efforts. No, our efforts. Everyone had to pitch in. Jinx giving up her personal space. Grace willing to deal with her family situation. Everyone uprooting their steady day-to lives and making the pit crew headquarters a reality. By John. Thank you all for your patience. I want to make sure everything was just right. Further ado, welcome to the pit crew headquarters. Also known as my apartment, to be specific. One of two connected apartments, we installed a door so you can pass back and forth without needing to go out in the main hallway. Both apartments have a cozy kitchen, spacious bathroom, and 2 bedrooms. According to the room assignments you've requested, in this apartment, Jinx and Grace will share a room, while Spiratical will be by herself. An even number of bedrooms and odd number of residents means Spiratical gets her own room. What luck! In this apartment, you'll also find Grace's classic gaming library and Jinx's music library. Please consider playing your albums at a lower volume, dear sister. I promise nothing. Moving on. Second apartment is where we assembled your shiny new VOD 2 game. Here you can also find Rhapsody's streaming rig and a kitchen fully stocked with your favorite snacks. But please do something other than pizza, bagels, and nachos. We installed a stove for a reason. Dapper and Rhapsody will be sharing one of the bedrooms. Assuming I'm not partying all night long, of course. I wonder if we'll even use the room. I'll be pulling a lot of all-nighters editing VOD 2 strategy videos. And the other bedroom will be occupied by Domino and Loxley. Do we get bunk beds? Bunk beds are awesome, but I'll take the lower bunk. Heights make me nauseated. Alas, they are but singletons, but regardless, I swear we shall bond as rubies and brothers, my good fellow. That's everything. Rent is due on the 1st of the month sharp. Fortunately, your sponsor is footing the bill. Any questions? Just one.
Aw, yeah.
Who's gonna play very
First round of FOD2 and the new pad. Are you calling dibs? Oh heck no, just checking if anybody else is calling dibs. If not, I think I got a cool idea. Pepper steps back and nudges Grange and greets. I say we have a battle for hygiene officer of the pit crew headquarters. That means Jinx and Grace teaming up against Spy Radical. Accepted. Great, losing team best to clean our apartments for a week. Okay. Just testing. Fix now? Oh dear. Cool, we're going to clean headquarters by working the floor Spy Radical. You and I got this, Grace. My partner, I'll pick. Oh no, you don't get to pick. We need to make this fun. Online matchmaking and team up with a rando.
Nice.
Can't carry some scrub. Willing to try. Let's see what happens. XX Papa Smurf 69. That's my partner. Silly name was the what? No. I know how to handle. That's not just some rando. It's okay. Here, I just hit the decline button. It's fine. Rando. Just Smurf account. Alternative fake game handle you play under when you want to fight anyone without knowing really who are. What the hell is Trish doing playing on an old Smurf account? Spread of Jinx making I would fucking fold like a lawn chair, bro. Like, we can cancel the match and try again. No, let's see how this plays out. I'm too curious to stop now. Okay, if you insist. Okay, here we go. Loser scrub toilets for a week. Alright. This is one where I don't care if we win or lose. But we'll see.
Fight.
So. Grace is kind, so she tends to prefer to defend. Jinx is steady, so she's probably going to prefer specials. Okay, Jinx used her ultimate first turn. That's fine. Let's try defense. Both defend. 80 points, they earn 50. Okay, Jinx likes specials. Noted. Okay, so Grace tends to special a lot. Cool. So Jinx likes to special. Grace likes to defend. Both special, it's a tie. And ultimate on the last turn. There we go.
You win.
I know their personalities, so I understand what they try to do. Kicked Plato wins ass, beat down L7 and took you both to school. I am unstoppable. Yes, you're cool, you're badass, we get it. No need to be a sore winner. Right. Good game, you two. Well fought. So you're just to act like a colossal tool from my teammates? Where'd that come from? I'm just glad I can enjoy a game with my friends. That's what I'm looking forward to most, that we're all together, being able to share something we love, more so than ever before. Okay, we signed him into this. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. How about a battle between Apartment 109's roomie, Davi and Noxley against Zapper and Rhapsody? Indeed, Domino, we ride to battle as one. Dally ho and all that crap. No, I'm always down. Rhapsody, you ready? You bet. I've got some new techniques I want to try out. Team's swarming around our new game. Everyone eager to have a turn. They'll be playing long into the night, no doubt. Had my moment of the sun. Besides, there's something odd about that battle which I may want to look into. Why were you playing with your Smurf account, Trist? About Trist using his little Smurf account. Something fishy's going on. You're welcome. What? What are you going on about? For the win. You're welcome. I know it was all me that brought us to victory. My sweet moves, my quick thinking, my plays. You're just lucky I was on my Smurf account during that battle, so your teammates don't have to see your rival getting those W's for you. Yeah, about that. What's up? Can a monarch no go about from peasants from time to time? How else am I supposed to tell you what tactics the common folk are using? No one else would have caught it. But I did. Slight hesitation in his voice. You don't think I can see through your lies by now? Be honest with me, Trist. You're a big-time play-to-win now, right? I'm sure you signed a contract restricting you to only play on your official play-to-win handle, having to maintain celebrity status at all times. So I did back onto your Smurf account. Listen, I don't expect you to come close to understanding the pressure surrounding me right now. Any normal human would snap. She's always watching me. I never get a break, and sometimes I need a break. She says she wants to support my dreams, so that seems to translate to constant pressure. But I am no mortal. You merely saw me falter for a moment, and we'll have it again. In fact, like right now. This conversation is over. And Trist hangs up.
Not the worst conversation I had with him, but something seemed off. I can't believe I'm thinking this, but I hope everything's okay. The thoughts leave me as I focus on something more important. The friends in front of me, I rejoin them in celebration. Matter settled, I return to the housewarming party, already in progress. The house is warm indeed. Warm feelings and good tidings all around. I was supposed to suggest this idea of building a team house. It felt to me like the next logical step. Get a team together, get sponsored, get a house, fight in tournaments, qualify for Pro Tour, win the Pro Tour, hoist a trophy, then immortality. Every single step is a hard, granite slab you smash down to the ground to pave the way to. But there's more to this new home than the stepping stone. Just like how that fight was about more than who won or lost, it's about us making something all of us can share together. Win or lose, champion or failure, we've been celebrating today and I hope it lasts a long, long time. The best days are ahead of us. 3 days later.
Okay, who replaced the desktop wallpaper on my computer with a photo montage of scary clowns? It's not funny.
What happened to my lucky socks? They were right here. I need them. I need my lucky socks.
Someone left the door open, and now Minx is lost in the building. And that someone better find her, or that someone is gonna get an ass whooping.
Loxley, I swear to R and Jesus, if you don't stop humming that song under your breath, I'm gonna tear out your throat and feed it to you.
The best days are ahead of us, honest. All right, that's chapter 3 done. Woo! I think this is where we're going to stop for tonight. Loxley's really taken a shine to you. Oh my gosh, whoa. I guess it's going to be Grace and Zapper that we put in a later chapter, but let's see. I'm kind, steady, and basic. Gentle sleep, compassionate soul. Oh, I'm good to go. And we'll save.
Later's SPR, good night, sleep tight, total 246.
Yes, good night, everyone. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a collab stream with Melody Victoria. It's at our normal stream time of 8 to 10. So look forward to that. Mel is a very good friend of mine, so I'm excited for us to be streaming together. And then Friday, we're going to be doing a marathon to get through all the last chapters of the game. We're going to be going from probably 7:30 to I don't know, 11 p.m. It's going to be a marathon and it's going to be great. But I'll see y'all then. Bye!